started my stream.
I have started. Hello everyone, Cesare here with more I say more, but the start of our World of Warcraft stream. I'm doing a collaboration with Windry, or Piamet as I will be referring to her.
Hello.
We got new characters made here. She decided she wanted to play on Moonguard as Belfs, or Blood Elves, for those of you who don't know anything about Warcraft, which is no one. I decided I'll play Warrior because I haven't really played a Warrior in my time as a person. So, we're gonna go in. I got my music set pretty high right now, so if you guys watching can let me know if it's terrible or not, or if you need me to turn it down.
It's terrible.
Thanks, Piamet. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and enter the world here.
Yes. I did put up my music too. Oh, Silly's in my chat.
The past few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Peltor. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader, Kael'thas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform the sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf Regent Lorthamar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state, but many still cling to the arcane powers they've procured and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must protect Quel'Thalas
Instead
and
of
help redeem the soul of your
skip
ancient
process.
people.
Oh yeah, skip process for LVI. That's fucking weird. What you wanna do? Ugh, sorry. I always wake up congested. Okay. Disable. Hide. Why am I in a fighting stance? Anyway, what you want to do is type /EC and then go to profiles and copy from, you'd want to copy from napkins. Oh look!
Better. Want to use that? I did. The jobs. Goblin in the job line. Alright, so, for those of you who don't know, we're playing as Blood Elves, as I said, and we are starting in Sunstrider Isle for the greater world that's up here in the northern part of the Eastern Kingdoms. And they mentioned the Sunwell. This occurs after Arthas in Warcraft 3 brought the Scourge, the undead horde, through all of Eversong Woods, this area here, up across the the ocean, to this island where they used the Sunwell to revive Kel'Thuzad, and that caused a lot of problems and pretty much destroyed the Sunwell for the most part. Not completely, but you know. On the map here, we also have Northrend. That's where the Lich King is. We have Kalimdor, where that's the other side of the world, where it's mostly Horde, not entirely. Eastern Kingdoms is half Horde, half Alliance, it seems.
For
Half
now.
contested. We have Broken Isles here. That's the current max endgame stuff. We have Pandaria, and then the Maelstrom, and then there's some more stuff you're gonna discover as we go along. My goal for this stream is primarily to get as much of the game's stories on screen as possible. So we're gonna try and do as many of the quests as we can as we level up, and raids and dungeons, just so you guys can see those. And yeah, it's basically gonna be kind of like a lore master type thing, but not really. We'll come back and do other quests as the case may be, but that's the goal for this here. At least my goal. I don't know what PM is.
Hmm?
She's rude. Exactly. So, when we're doing these, Piamet is gonna read all of the lady quests, and I'll read all the guy quests. We don't have to do voices for this, because they already have voices.
Okay, good. Hold on. I need to find a thing that's like nameplates.
Toon John, hello! How are you?
Sorry. I forgot there's a code I need. Ah, found it. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Reclaiming Sunstrider Isle. That's a good start. The sooner you begin your education, Luminol and Miro, the better for us all. There's little room for error, so listen closely. The burning crystals, the green floating objects to the west of the Sunspire here, have long been used to power the isle's experimentations. The mana worms were their guardians, but the scourge invasion of Krothalas has driven them errant from our lack of magical control over them. There is little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation, do this, then return to me. Kill 6 mana worms. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so this quest is pretty simple. We just need to go kill
Oh
the
shit.
mana worms.
I have to embed my SCADA. It's covering my mini-map.
I need
Whoops.
to take this.
Huh?
I need to take attack off my bar. Get out.
Attack. I have Tire Palm on my bar.
Yeah, well, I just had attack on number 1. I don't want
Well,
that.
you probably
Alright,
don't
so we're
have
gonna fight
any
this mana worm.
attacks.
There we go. Oh, I do have an attack. I have slam, but that was on number 2.
You can't always slam.
Well, that's slamming. Oh, I fucking slammed that thing
What
into the
about
ground.
jamming?
I don't have jam yet. I had jam before, actually, with my antibiotics I got for the root canal. King John, you own your own
What?
house now? What do you mean, what?
That's such a random... Oh, I'm killing cubs. That's not right.
Monster. Yeah, Toon John was telling me a while back that he was in the process of getting his own house. He just told me that he actually got it. I'm happy to hear that. Kill mana one. You don't running away from.
I am?
Yeah, there's one right here.
Ugh.
The worst at this game.
I don't have sprint.
Oh, I got a scraggy leather vest. Fuck yeah. Okay, hang on.
I
Be
wear
you.
leather. I look cooler.
Oh, that's got 12. My current armor is 12. That is 6. How much armor does your have?
Huh? Oh,
How much armor?
3?
Alright, here you go.
This is gonna make me look bad.
But it gives you more armor. It's worth it.
Oh, apparently I got pants also. Actually, those aren't any better. Just 3 armor.
There you go. You look like the hobo you were always meant to be.
Wow.
Hell's MRP? Why is that on my screen?
That's for role playing.
Oh.
So you can role play.
No one role plays.
That's the server we're on. It's to get the full immersion.
Sounds like things are going extremely excellent for you, Toon John.
Auto loot.
I'm happy to hear that.
Auto loot was not on. That's a problem.
I forget how to turn auto loot on.
You go to interface. Interface, controls, auto loot.
There it is.
Yeah.
There we go. We got our turn in.
Silly said, gross, play orcs.
Gross play orcs. Okay, well, maybe eventually we'll play orcs.
Nope.
Yeah, the goal is to go through the entire game with every character or every class. All right, not
Oh.
every class. Well, every class too, but every race as well. Every race
No.
class combination.
No. You have successfully completed your first task. For that, you are to be congratulated. Such success gives me faith that you will turn out better than those young blood elves who failed to keep the lessons of their masters. Continued success will be rewarded, not only with knowledge, but also with tangible rewards as well. Your work here, however, is not finished. There is much more to learn, my young friend.
I'll be getting green plate boots to give me 10 armor.
Then give me shit. Anyway, your effort has made something clear that, honestly, I wish were not true. The unchecked power of the burning crystals has maligned a much larger swath of the isle's natural balance than I thought. We must now take on more unfortunate measures to reclaim control. The nearby lynxes have succumbed to the influence of the crystals, and they must be put down. Bring their collars, Luminol and Miro, as I may yet be able to fashion a magical restraint to turn some back from being uncontrolled. Remember when these were like all aggressive?
Yep. Oh, they are green. Huh. Okay, so you might have a kidney stone and an infection. Okay, so that's awful, but maybe this is the world saying, slow down, we need to balance this out, June John, because you have so many amazing things, the world's just like, fuck you. I got an unkempt waistcloth, which I can't pick up because for some reason. There, alright, I got 'em.
Oh, level 2.
I leveled up, fuck. I got a belt.
Why are you mad?
Because it would not be picked stuff up, but then it did.
About leveling.
I'm not mad about leveling. Should I go tank? I think I'm gonna go tank.
I thought you were going to go tank.
I was going to, and then I flip-flopped on it, and I was like, I'm gonna go tank, because I don't like letting other people control the party. And this person.
That's why I heal. Yeah, that's not good.
Maybe. But John, we're happy to have you back. I'm gonna be adding, Kid Icarus to my, next poll for people to vote on what I should play, so you should definitely vote when I do. I just beat the main story of The Last of Us on Friday, and we're going to be playing the DLC on Monday.
I think I might have a chess piece for you.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
I might have a belt
pressing
for you.
I to open my inventory.
Yeah, I keep pressing I as well.
I have a belt.
Why am I Elder Miro? That's not the title I want. Where's my
Do you have
titles?
bracers?
Ambassador Miro. I don't, actually.
Okay.
Give belt.
Um,
Luminol the Gullible. That's fitting.
yes, I actually have a belt.
Okay. This one has 2 armor, so it's probably not as good.
There.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Chain armor is not as good as what I got, so you can have that back if you want.
These bags are shit.
Tiny as fuck, yeah. So after the stream today, you have a character on the server that has bags, we can get those, because...
Yeah, I do.
I don't view having larger bag space as cheating.
It's not.
Oh, that's another thing. We're not going to be going through playing with heirlooms. We're going to be just getting new gear as we go along, because I like that. I like that.
Well, maybe some heirlooms for me. It gives me no pleasure to ask you to destroy these beasts. While in times past we have lived in relative harmony with woodland creatures, these are different times. The first order of business for all Sindarai is survival. Make sure you remember that. The tower and surrounding areas should now be relatively secure, though only for the time being. You have done well in providing us with a buffer of security, but we will need to reassert control over the entire isle if we are to survive here in the long run. This will involve tackling much greater threats than errant mana worms and lynxes. Take this, Luminol and Miro. We will no doubt make good use of it for the task to come. You're to report to my assistant. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you said something. Ah, Lanthan Perlon. He will instruct you on what needs to be done next, while we here at the Sunspire will continue to rein in the burning crystals. We'll be focused on a more pressing matter concerning Valthrian Academy. Lanthan will explain fully when you speak to him. Simply walk west of here along the path and you should see him standing close by. Good luck, Luminol and Miro. Your continued successes shall be rewarded.
Alright, let's go pick up these quests in here. Anyway, yeah, Toon John, I hope you're able to make it more often to the stream too, because we like having you here.
Where'd you go?
Right in the building.
Oh, okay.
There's a cat. Another cat there. Speak to Well Watcher Selenia.
Okay.
The Sunspire held a beautiful vantage of the Sunwell once. Our lives have been turned upside down, Miro, but we nonetheless carry on. It is our way. We are survivors. If you are here to survive, or if you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All Blood Elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hunger for hungering for magic before it masters you. Shrine of Dathramar. Day after day I stand here watching, waiting, commiserating. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past. While my eyes look out to the horizon, but it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed all so that they may continue to do so. Dathramar Sunstrider was our first king. He led us here from Kalimdor through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west, and do not return to me until you have read the plaque upon it in his honor. And Selenian's belongings. With all the chaos happening here at the Sunspire, I haven't had a chance to collect my belongings. I've left outside at various places on the Isle. I must maintain my vigil over the Sunwell here, so I ask that you collect them in my stead. I need my scrying orb, my scroll of scourge magic, and my journal. Use this satchel for some extra space, as my things are rather bulky. Return them to me and I'll give you a little something, you know, for the effort. You can keep the satchel as well.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright.
But where's it? Oh, I guess it automatically added it.
Hey, Toonlonk, how you doing? Alright, now we have Arcanist Ithanis. A fistful of slivers. It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the island. This was once a tranquil place of study and research. Now it's all we can do to keep from being attacked by our own creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive a magical boon in exchange for some collecting work on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane slivers that are found in the mana-using creatures of Sunstrider Isle, and I will cast a spell on you that should aid your adventures on the Isle.
We will have justice.
And I gotta relive my UI. Should not take long.
No worries. What's going on, Toonlonk? Toonjon, what games are you looking forward to working on? I know you were working on Xenoblade Chronicles 2 before. Did you finish that? Alright, we got Arcanist Hellion here. If there is only one lesson you deign to remember from your time on Sunstrider Isle, let it be this. Control your thirst for magic. It is a thirst unending, Miro. What you absorb must be controlled and released via arcane torrent. Failure is to become one of the wretched, hopelessly addicted and insane. Seek out a mana worm and unleash your arcane torrent upon it. Learn to master your power. When you sufficiently release the arcane torrent, return to me. Alright, so there's a mana worm just over here. All I gotta do for this, I believe, is run over and hit F12. So that's what I'm done. quest over. That work for you?
Yeah, actually, I got credit for yours.
Oh, awesome. Well, we'll turn this in because we're right here. Hey, you have got an arcane sliver. Excellent.
Selling stuff.
You've done well today, Miro. Your willingness to learn shows that you have very well rise above the unyielding cravings you must endure as a blood elf. Rest not on your laurels, young one, but instead seek to master what you have learned. Only through diligence will we as a race survive. Take this. It may be of some use to you. Go now and bring glory once more to our people. Ah, you're playing Along to the Past. I load up, sweet.
Nice. Blackout kick.
What, Long, have you played Along to the Past before? Is that entirely new for you? I don't think I got any. No, I learned Charge. But I'm 5. I think it has me auto set to arms.
Yeah, I'm Windwalker.
Okay, I assume we get the opportunity to change this later.
I think you can change it now.
How?
Press.
Everything has changed since we last played.
Okay, you can't change it yet.
Okay. I'm gonna fight some mana worms to get some
Silvers.
Oh man, Charge looks pretty cool now. The character does like this rush at the enemy instead of just like this really weird red line that it shows. Yeah, let's get some silvers. It's been a long time since I played Along to the Past. Last I saw Trife played Along to the Past though.
Move this to 4 because blackout kick was always 4 for me. Because jab used to exist, but now it doesn't. It's been so long since I've played monk, which is why I'm making one.
Wait, they took the jab? Interesting. Alright, I got all 6 of mine. You need any?
No.
Okay. Let's skip past these guys then and go talk to this dude over there. Alright. There's Lanthan Perlin. Magistrix Arona told me that you'd be along quick enough. Mira, and Luminol, the Falrathian Academy to our west, the huge floating building with the ornate spires, is in bad shape. You're going to be leading the effort to recapture it from the wretched, a blood elf who has forever succumbed to their basest cravings. I hope you're ready to work. This is not only going to be a lesson about danger, but also what happens when you forsake the realities of who you are. Don't worry, guys. This will get more exciting as we go along. This is just us getting ready and into the swing of things. Before sending you to the academy, I want you on another task that needs to be dealt with immediately. Once used to aid us in the gardening of Sunshine Isle, the bestial tenders now have grown out of their control. Clear them out with due haste, but be warned, their lack of control has made them aggressive. It is such aggression that forces us to put these once gentle servants down. It doesn't please me to ask you to do such a task, but survival is survival. I'll mourn later.
There's people saying that it's boring.
No.
Good.
But I worry just in case, so...
Don't.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna make 2 swift hands of justice. That's an heirloom that won't increase experience. Get to heirlooms by pressing Shift P.
Shift. Yeah, I don't want to use any of these. Maybe the trinkets.
Yeah, that's what I got was the trinkets. I think weapon once I get able to use a weapon because I don't have a Windwalker weapon. So, yeah.
Okay, well, let's go do this quest here. They wanted us to beat up the tenders. Yeah. There they are. The tenders are interesting. I can only imagine how amazed people were when they first saw this zone, because it's a lot different than anything else they had. A lot more colorful.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, John. I forget, John, did you ever play World of Warcraft? It's gonna be exciting for PMS. She's never played before.
Yeah. You can tell when you look at my screen. I'm totally new to this game.
Just a bit back in 2010. Oh, that. Killing these monsters. Because that's what Warcraft is about, beating up monsters. And PMS just fucking blackhead kicked that tender in half.
Yeah, I one-shot it.
Walk up, hit it, and it just split in half. She is a martial artist. I, unfortunately, don't have that ability. I can't one-shot these.
It was a crit, so. At least you can charge.
Oh man, I got plans to make a copper chain vest.
Oh, a small brown pouch. Yay.
Excellent.
That automatically applies itself to my bags. Hopefully you get one too.
We'll see.
There's probably, I mean, a higher likelihood they drop than a
Yeah.
starting zone.
I don't know if you clicked it. Scrying orb is over here.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. It's all the tenders. I'm gonna click the scrying orb. There you go. Alright, let's go get the other one. And then go to the shrine. For those of you interested, this is the building we're going to be heading to here soon. Very big.
What is?
The building over here.
Oh, that.
Didn't hook you though. You much prefer FF14?
Well,
You see the inspiration from WoW over that game? Well, yes. There is inspiration from WoW in FF14. Anybody who denies that is a fool.
yeah. And they'd be a fool to not take inspiration from it.
It's true. And that's what Yoshi P said when he took over the thing, is that
But they
trying
also.
so hard.
Mhm.
Huh?
They also didn't want to be, oh, we're another WoW clone. That's totally gonna kill WoW by being the same thing except worse.
Yeah, so he said that he going into the MMO industry and not looking at what WoW has done and put in and putting that into something similar into your game is foolish, because people are just going to go with what has more. Alright, Shrine of Dathmar. You've discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, you sense a stronger pulse of the strange power that has gripped the isle. You feel a bit uncomfortable standing by the shrine, and perhaps a little disturbed. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the Shrine of Dathmar, a fitting tribute to a noble elf." Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifices for our people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper and quell the lost do so thanks to him.
I don't know who that is.
That is, Elthos Sunstrider's dad.
Oh.
I'm not the most knowledgeable on WoW lore, but I'll try to drop little tidbits here or there that I do know.
I'll try to ask questions.
Which she does. I know quite a bit about the aspects and the War of the Ancients and stuff like that, so. Hello, McCrunchy.
Hello.
This guy over here.
I want roll. When do I get it?
McCrunchy, thank you for the resub.
Oh, yay.
5. I really appreciate it. While the deaths of the tenders give me no joy whatsoever, it does show me that you're ready for the most important task you'll do here on Sunstrider Isle. Take this and put it to good use. You'll need good items and sharp wits for the task ahead. Our reassertion of control over the island depends on this. Alright, so should I go with the sword? I like swords better than axes. The mace is... like, this is how I'm gonna go with the mace because it just seems... yeah.
I'm gonna go with the
Anyway.
sword.
I went with the mace because it has a more uniform amount of damage. A betrayer of our people resides atop Falthrian Academy to the southwest. Thalendrin is his name, and he was banished from the Blood Elves for our Blood Elf lands for failing to heed the warnings of our teachers and elders. He is the worst of our society, and he lives only to feed his insatiable magical addictions. He refused to learn control. He is a shell of his former self, one of the wretched, and he is a threat to the Sunspire. Destroy him and the wraiths he uses as minions. Okay. Let's equip our new mace. Look at this mace, guys. Check this out. Oh man, that's sick.
Where are you?
Tiny little mace. How you doing today, McRaunchy? What you up to? Wintry, when we get up there, to the top of the stairs here, I'm gonna reset the recording.
Sure.
There we go. Hey everyone, we are here. Oh, you're doing Ulduar. Awesome. One day we will be running Ulduar.
Yes.
Arcanist Ethan. Many of the creatures here on the island were at one point bound into non-aggression and complacency by our magical skills. When the Scourge destroyed the Sunwell, our hold over these creatures shattered. Arcane slivers are the remnants of the control we once had, and as such, we might be able to fashion a new device to aid us in regaining their control. Better still, perhaps the slivers could be used to see what malaise the isle truly suffers under. Splendid! These will do nicely. I've been doing quite a bit of thinking on the current malaise Sunstrider Isle suffers under. One possible course of action I had pondered was to collect these arcane slivers from the beasts on the isle. In doing so, they could be experimented on. This would provide a potential source of culpability. Anyway, I will tend to the research. Allow me to place this incantation on you. I believe you'll make good use of it. Fortitude of the
It's a
Sindari.
split cape.
Oh, hate everything. Yeah, I get rid of this. Fuck, I can't get.
It is a split cape?
It is a split cape. I hate everything. These capes are the worst. It's so ugly.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's awful, and I can't change it anymore
It's
because I gotta get
the
the
short kind.
transmog part.
It's the short kind. The long kinds look bad.
Oh, they're all terrible, and I can't team log it because we haven't been to the main city yet. Used to be able to just hide capes.
Yeah, it's dumb that you can't hide capes and heads.
Shrine of Dathramar. Ah, Miro, thank you for sharing your experience at the Shrine of Dathramar. First off, you should commend yourself. You should be commended for your sense of duty and respect. It will serve you well, not only here, but in all of Azeroth as well. As for the odd sensation, it's no doubt a contributing part of the taint that has befallen Sunstrider Isle. We shall keep an eye on it. Thank you for alerting us to it.
No.
If you had a chance to find my belongings, once we've reasserted our dominance over Sunstrider Isle, I will need them in my work. For now, though, I must maintain my watch over the Sunwell, or what remains of it. Well done! I knew you were perfect for the task. Once it's safe to make use of the outdoor facilities on the Isle, I'll be putting these things to good use. Like I mentioned, please feel free to keep the satchel. Also, you may find this piece of armor to be useful. Consider it ample compensation for a simple task performed dutifully. I like how he says that, but he didn't give me any armor.
Oh, he gave me a leather waist. It's one more
Yeah.
armor than what I have.
What a dick. He gave me nothing.
Well, you know how it used to be. It'd give you a selection, and then sometimes there was nothing in that selection that applied to you. So now they
Yep.
just removed that. So you get nothing!
Indeed, I'm gonna sell stuff to this empathy.
Yeah.
I guess the game has decided that I'm gonna be a blacksmith.
What? Why?
Give me a blacksmithing recipe.
Nah.
Alright, we can mount, can't we?
Oh, bracers. We can... Actually, we can. We can.
Alright.
It's... We can't use our normal mounts. But... We can use... Is the...
No motorbikes or whatever?
chauffeured mechano hog.
Ah, yes.
It's not
Crow
really
club.
that fast.
Look at this arc. That's a little faster than what we got. Alright, so we're heading back over here. We're gonna head up the spire now. You could bring your belt to the area and allow us to transmog? Could. I'm not too worried about it right now.
That's
though.
cheating.
I'll get rid of the cape eventually. I miss the days when you could just hide your headgear, hide your cape. That.
Blackout kick hits like a truck.
Why can't I slam now? Do I need a two-handed weapon for slam? I do need a two-handed weapon for slam, and they only gave me one-handed weapons. Alright, well,
I
whatever.
thought there was a two-handed weapon there.
No, there was a one-handed axe, one-handed sword, and a one-handed mace. Let me put my other sword back on. Oh, I sold
There's
my
a
other sword.
third.
Alright.
There's a fourth one.
No, there's only 3 for me.
Oh. Okay. Maybe it's like a pole arm.
Yeah.
But wait, you should be able to use pole arms. You're a warrior. You're the master of arms. Literally.
Just bare arms.
Increases stamina and versatility by 5. That used to be spirit. And
We can cast Shadow Word Death on me. Ah, miscellaneous tainted arcane sliver. You can read that.
Oh yeah. You have found an odd sliver of crystallized mana on the corpse of the tainted arcane wraith. The sliver is different than others you may have seen, and that is as dark and sinister looking as the wraith you looted it from. Just holding it gives you a sense of unnatural foreboding, as opposed to natural foreboding. Arcanist Hellion at the gazebo of the Sunspire on Sunstrider Idol might just be someone who would have a use for this sliver.
That. You know, interestingly enough, I might have another skill. I don't. I don't get another skill till level 5.
Wow. Do you want feet?
What's the armor on them?
5?
No, I have 10.
Oh, damn. Okay. I tried. God.
They made sure I was decked out. Yeah, look at that charge. The only attack I got. Oh man, did I clip its wings? No, that was you. No, that's me. Okay. Charge does put a debuff on them now. Could have sworn we got to choose our specs earlier, but
No, it's like level 15, isn't it?
maybe. It's like I just want to be protection. That's it.
We go over here, let's kill this tainted one. Remember when these were all aggressive? This was
Yep.
brutal. Even like duo wing it.
Certainly
We're
was.
strong.
You're a lot stronger than I am right now, because I don't have any damn skills, because I sold my two-handed sword.
Oh, that sucks.
That's what happens when you don't read your skills.
Well, you can buy it back.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Let's go get it. I like your knife, though. Cool looking.
Yeah, that's why I got it, because I want to be cool. Well, I believe it.
Maybe for about 40 minutes.
Then.
Okay, make sure you pick up his head.
Yeah,
Kill this arcane wraith.
why?
Because what if he aggro's us? Oh, he didn't aggro. Never mind. But whatever.
What?
What do you mean, what? Miro just likes cutting corners, okay?
I wanted to jump in the water, but I guess this
I
works.
charge 26. I don't know what units I'm using. I don't know if that's dollars, but I charge 26.
For what?
Frosty asked how much do I charge?
Oh, okay, I see.
And my answer is 26.
Well, right now I think you charge 4.
He cheered me 26. Ah, the job. I forgot about that one. Thank you. Heed well this warning. Felendrin the Banished is only a symptom of the much larger problem. His demise will solve our immediate concerns, but all Blood Elves share the potential same fate as him if we let our addictions get the best of us. Turn in the head. Felendrin's head. You to be commended, Miro. You succeeded where others, like Felendrin, have utterly failed. Perhaps you are truly ready to be a contributing member of Blood Elf Society. Your success here means that you are capable of surviving the greater threats that lurk in Eversong. And believe me, there are plenty to face. And I get a Sunstrider shield.
I got nothing.
Aiding the Outrunners, Magistrix Arona wanted you to head over to Silvermoon City in order to aid our reclamation efforts there. That is, once you've successfully addressed the situation at Falthrian Academy. You did not disappoint us, Miro. On your way to Falconwing Square, south of here, you should speak with the Outrunner Alarian. She's not far from the bridge. The Outrunners take care of shuttling goods between here and the mainland. And since you've proven to be so resourceful, they could use your assistance. Okay. Is that gotta equip my new shield? Alright, let's take the sliver up to that guy.
Oh, I got shoes finally. Wait, no. They're the same.
Look at that shield. It's a pretty nice starting shield, actually.
One thing I do wish this game had that Final Fantasy has is the button that's like equip best items.
Oh yeah, optimize. It's funny because most Final Fantasy games have them.
Oh yeah?
Has an optimized thing. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I used that in my short stint on FF6.
Yeah, it is there in 6.
Remember, you don't need to dismount to talk to NPCs. It's a hard habit to
okay.
break.
From your demeanor, you seem to be on a matter of some urgency. Is there something specific I can assist you with? This is most interesting. When I say interesting, I mean more disturbing than anything else. Our efforts to reassert control of the Isle in the time following the destruction of the Sunwell have been a challenge. I suspect that whatever foul source is corrupting the Isle is at the heart of it all. This sliver may be some kind of some aid in uncovering what's really going on. You were wise to bring this to me, Miro. Take this as compensation for your diligence. Thank you.
And Luminol. Level
I'm
5.
level 5.
I've learned roll!
I've learned Victory Rush.
Oh, don't forget to buy back your sword.
Ah, yes. It's from this person. Can't use my sword and shield right now, so I'll keep it.
Indeed.
Maybe she sold a better weapon. She doesn't.
Oh wait, the shoes aren't better than what I had. I do not have shoes, so it's just showing me the same pair of shoes. I didn't think I got shoes.
Hang on to these. You own me now. Okay, so let's head over to... Oh, that's not that far away. Okay.
It's pretty far. This is a nice, nice mount. I like it.
Pawns.
Ponds?
Pawns?
What?
Look at the license plate.
Oh, pon.
Pawns.
Own. But with a P.
Huh.
You know, those like 20-year-old memes. Nice and
Yeah.
fresh.
Every time I think of the word pond, I always think of Cartman saying it now.
Really? I don't even remember that.
I think he says it in the Warcraft
Of
episode.
course it would be that.
Alright.
It's a lady!
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello there, monk and warrior. I heard that resourceful young blood elf formerly in the service of Magistrix Aruna might be making their way down here to help us outrunners out. We certainly welcome the help, especially from someone who's proven to be so competent. I hope you're interested in running an errand or two with us. For us. It's hard work being an outrunner between Sunstrider Isle and Falcon Wing Square. Tight deadlines, long hours, and worst of all, the wretched. The road south goes through the ruins of Silvermoon. The place is crawling with wretched, rather ready to kill you for a few mana crystals. Unfortunately, I think that's what's happened to the last outrunner we sent with one of Verona's packages. I see you're eager to prove yourself. Venture into the dawning lane and see if you can find any traces of our outrunner. How much does Miro charge? A fair bit.
Is he asking in that channel?
Yeah. I mean, 1,000. This works the same way. Just kidding. He charges often. I like how they're like, we think this happened. It's like, this is literally in your view distance, lady.
No. She's just slightly out of view, but all she has to do is walk down the road. She's dead in the middle of the road.
There's a lady. The outrunner's belongings have... Oh. Thank you. Oh my god. He actually gave me 1,000 bits.
Nikarachi's awesome, dude.
Oh, jeez. Thank you. Fuck. It was a joke, but thank you so much. Okay. The outrunner's belongings have all been stolen with the exception of one package. It seems to match Larian's description of Arona's package. He says it's all good. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Now you're the bit boss person. You beat Arena. I'll have to let Arena know he's not the boss anymore. You take the package and confirm that indeed it comes from Magistrix Arona. Larian would probably want you to bring it to her. What if you don't?
Good question.
So that's just the end of it.
Let me see. Add in a bit box. I forgot it.
Look how we're hunched over in these. It's so weird looking. We're
It
the
is.
navigators.
It's true. You ever do rally races or rally races?
No? Hey, did you notice that your character's head now turns toward where you're looking?
No, but that's
Yeah, check it out. Dismount and look at me.
so you do. Interesting. Like the gulpling it.
Yeah, that's what automatically spawned.
This is a frog playthrough, so that has to be what spawns. Alright, let's talk to Larian.
What did you find? By the sun, well, that's the third outrunner we've lost this month. Maybe you should change your approach. I I appreciate the courage in venturing into Dawning Street. The guards need to keep a closer eye on these blasted wretched. The death of another outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we all accept when we take the job. Magistrate Rona at the Sunspire needs to get this package to the inn at Falconwing Square. She needs it there as soon as possible. We're short-handed and I don't have anyone else available that can cover for us. I'm not going to lie to you. The path to Falconwing Square can be extremely dangerous if you leave the safety of Dawning Lane. Do you feel up to the task, Luminol and Miro?
Yes.
I don't remember it being that dangerous.
Well, it is pretty dangerous considering. I don't know what we're considering, but yeah, it's pretty dangerous for that reason.
For that reason, that is unstated.
Yeah. I like how this chick's just dead in the center of the road, and they're like, we couldn't find her. She hasn't arrived yet.
Well, there are aggressive mobs over there, so I guess it's like, don't go over there.
But they got this level 15 guard just walking around here.
Yeah.
Why don't they just have him deliver it? He patrols this way anyway.
Maybe he never liked her.
Maybe. Is that a frog over there?
Is that a frog?
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. Oh, wow.
Check that out. Pet battles.
Maybe one day I would. I like that though. Hey, is that a frog over there? Look at that, guys. We've arrived at Falconwing Square. What you want to do when you arrive at them is get your flight points.
If they're there. Sometimes there's not.
If they're not there, go get the flight point anyway. Go talk to an NPC.
Yell at every NPC, be like, flight point!
Exactly. Alright, let's talk to Magistrate Jorunas here.
Oh, that just reminded me of a quest we need to do.
No.
You know
The arcane
quest.
patrollers crafted by our forefathers to protect the city have fallen into a dangerous state of disrepair. They fail to recognize us as their masters and will attack us on sight. Even though they were created many years ago, the arcane cores that power them are still quite useful and valuable to us. I want you to gather those cores and bring them to me so I can put them to good use again. You will find the patrollers in the ruined section of Silvermoon to the northwest. You get a green plate bell for this.
I got a soft leather vest, which has the same armor as the one I have, but maybe it looks less shit.
Unstable mana crystals. A group of wretched recently raided a supply of unstable mana crystals from one of our arcane sanctums. If not handled properly, the crystals could explode with enough force to blow a hole in the city walls. Now, Miro, I don't quite care if they blow themselves up while tapping unstable arcane sources, but the whole incident would make my men look bad. Bring me back any remaining stolen crystals you find. They might still be in their original crates. And read this.
I'll read the sign.
Wanted.
I can read it.
Okay.
The city of Silvermoon hereby issues a reward for the head of Thalos the Hunger, notorious wretched ringleader. He is wanted for the repeated crimes against the general populace of Silvermoon City, including the murder of 2 city guards. Report to Sergeant Kenran to collect the reward.
The city guards are like level 15. How did any of them die to this guy?
So they just don't give a fuck. Oh, what is this?
Oh, that's right. You don't have the trainers anymore.
Nope. Innkeeper! It is time to save.
No, you mean bind your hearth too.
Nope, I definitely meant save.
Alright.
Welcome to my inn, monk and warrior. Am I to understand that you had something for me? Thank you, I do appreciate the prompt delivery. While you're here, please make yourself comfortable. If you haven't done so already, feel free to get a hearthstone and save here. Using a hearthstone will allow you to recall to an inn once every half hour. If you ever lose your hearthstone, simply return to any inn. The innkeeper will gladly get you a new one.
Shiny red apple. Excellent. Well, thank you, Innkeeper Delaniel. Oh, I should have named my character Merowyn.
Merowyn. Jeez.
Yeah, we're on an RP server, so if I make my character named Mirowin,
My name is
fitting with the line.
Luminol.
Yeah, that's true. It is Luminol.
My roleplay. Let's see. My name is Luminol. I could say my nickname is Lumi, but that would be overdone. Role-playing
Yeah,
style.
I got the victory rush this guy.
Beginner. Character status. In character.
Oh, this guy dropped his training sword. Is that a one? It's a two-handed sword. I can't use it till level 7 though. But awesome. So we gotta keep an eye out for crates and such. That was
There's
well
a crate here.
Okay, pick it up.
I'm aggroed.
Okay, kill it.
Ah,
You'll be fine.
I died.
Damn. I was wrong.
Oh, I get pants for level 7.
Here. So dude, I dropped it. Or hello, squirmels.
Oh,
I don't remember if FF14 has critters. I never pay attention to them if they do.
craters?
Critters.
Don't think so. That's weird.
They are doing a lot better with little random things that happen, like in the Chardnook fight, you said that you saw Mandragoras running around in the background.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, and then I was like, damn, no one else saw that.
Yeah, I haven't seen them, but
They were on the like left side of the room as you're looking at the lady.
yeah. So I like stuff like that. though.
Who's this?
Probably one of the Windrunners, or at the very least, the leader of the one of the Ranger generals.
Someone's killing Thalis, so I'm helping. So we get credit.
I got his head.
Yeah,
We can have that crate.
thanks. Well,
Eat slam, bitches! Well, at least you no longer murder everything in one shot.
well, it depends. Oh, I got another bag. Have you gotten any bags?
Nope.
Oh,
Like I said, don't worry about them. Well,
I could give you
Solve that
this
problem.
bag.
we'll solve that problem after stream.
That's true, but I mean, I would replace my bags too.
Exactly, so it's not a huge deal.
It is.
Wanna fight?
Yes.
You
And I
do?
also want to give
Alright.
you the bags. Look, it's about the bags.
It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the bag.
Your MRP is blank.
Yeah, it's gonna stay blank until I figure out what I want to put in there.
Miro. What if you just put Miro in every section?
I'd probably get fucking reported. Wait, it's an add-on, so they can't really report for that.
I don't know.
He's not taking roleplay, or she's not taking roleplay seriously. You have that. How many of those do you have now?
4.
Alright,
Do you want this one?
sure.
Okay.
Gotta go kill the, I think there's an arcane sentry over here. Oh, it was.
I still, like, I've gotten into the habit of if I'm gonna fight something and I'm mounted, I dismount. Like, and then I immediately regret.
There's a cake in there that you can have. I'll grab this one.
Oh. Thought you said a cake.
I would like cake.
No, it's my cake.
So I woke up this morning with a slight headache, but otherwise I don't feel any pain in my tooth.
That's good.
You happy?
Yeah. Some like dentists or oral surgeons are like really legit. Like whoever did my wisdom teeth, that was good. I
That's
had
great.
pain
Good.
like later. But like the day of, once I got my painkillers and the
Yeah,
gauze out of my mouth, because that was the worst.
I typically don't have.
I'm all complete.
Yeah, I'm all complete. I typically have issues with painkillers in that they just don't do anything for me.
Mm.
So
Sounds
I'm
like
kind of
they're
surprised.
probably helping you.
Maybe I haven't taken one yet today.
Oh, okay.
I took my antibiotics and that's it. It's the first time I've ever gotten a root canal though.
Yeah, that's no fun, I've heard.
You know what one of the worst sounds in the world are to me?
What?
The sound of their little drill going into the tooth.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of anything happening to my tooth. That's no fun.
And the guy was like, "Oh, we gotta, we're putting in a rubber core for the root canal. And yeah, you're gonna see some fumes. Don't worry, we're just burning it." I'm like, "What?" Okay. All right, we're gonna turn this quest, and then I'll reset the recording. Have you succeeded in gathering the arcane cores yet, Miro? You've done well, Miro. With our arcane sanctums not operating at full capacity, these power cores will go a long way in supplementing our needs. I'm pleased to discover that you are at least somewhat competent, Miro and Piamet, or Luminol. I'll give you another task since you seem so eager to prove yourself. This is a letter to Lay Keeper Cadenus, the Arcanist in charge of the upkeep of the North Sanctum. Go southwest to Falconwing Square and you'll find him. He's a very important person, so I hope you don't bother him too much with trivial chatter. Okay, give me a sec. Hello everyone, here we go. We are back with more World of Warcraft. We are in the Falconwing Square area. I think we're making pretty good progress in getting through this. Sergeant Kenrin, you have something to show me. That scoundrel Thalos finally met his fate. Good job, Miro. Things should be quiet with the wretched for a while. Oh, that EXP. These guys keep telling me to remember the sun well. Did you retrieve the stolen goods yet? Excellent work, Miro and Luminol. Level 6!
Yay.
I get nothing for it. Anyway. Besides the constant threat the wretched represent, I also have to deal with all kinds of fictitious reports of night elf sightings. Though most reports are unfounded, one recent incident demands further investigation. The West Sanctum, one of our primary energy sources, has suffered a terrible malfunction and rumors of Darnassian sabotage are rampant. Travel there and deal with anyone that looks suspicious. Report back to Lakekeeper Valenia, who keeps watch over the Sanctum. The Reckoning. Alright, so we're gonna head out into the greater world now. Into the greater Eversong Woods. You guys don't know? These two statues here are Kael'thas Sunstrider, former leader of the Blood Elves.
And Kael'thas Sunstrider.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do I turn off notifications that people on BNet are coming on and off?
Let me see. Interface, social. Online friends, offline friends.
Okay. Just because I don't want people to see anybody on my list coming on and off.
That makes sense.
It's not fair to them. Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna check my gear.
Oops.
It's fine.
Oh, this is a guy. Alright.
Yes.
Yes, you too? Thanks, guys. I've been expecting this letter.
Thanks, guys.
Since you're here, I have a favor to ask of you. Lakekeeper Valenia's our apprentice dropped by earlier to ask for assistance. Apparently, there's some malfunction happening at the West Sanctum. I've been a bit busy entertaining our most pleasant dwarven guest. See if you can give her a hand. You'll find the West Sanctum southwest of here.
We will have justice.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything else in here worth grabbing.
Not currently.
Okay, so they want us to both go to the West Sanctum. That's easy. Look how pretty this area is, though, guys. When I first started Warcraft, it was right before Wrath of the Lich King launches.
Oh, there's a class. Like, at the
Um,
same time, we just swerve.
But I always liked coming to Eversong Woods because I like Blood Elves as a class, even though a lot of people don't like Blood Elves as a class. All right, you know what? Fuck 'em. Cat. This cat wants to fight, so give me a second. All right. You there! You must help me, please! A fellow apprentice and I were attacked by the wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they could get their hands on. Mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, everything! Melidor gave chase after them. I had to stay behind and look after what they didn't take. Continue down the road and see if you can lend him a hand. Speak to Apprentice Melidor in Eversong Woods. We can do that first. It's right along the run.
Love these non-streamlined quests.
Oh yeah, that's why I said to people earlier, like, it may seem boring now, but once we get out of this area, everything will have a cohesive story to it for each zone, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of the ones they added for the zones are, in fact, really awesome.
Yeah.
They're gone now. Scared the breeches out of them with a well-placed fireball. Fortunately for me, they threw a precious cargo in the river. Those blasted wretches can run fast at the sight of someone who will stand up to them, but let's not worry about that now. I need to find my instructor's elemental grimoire. I'm certain I saw one of those cowards throw it into the river, but I cannot seem to be able to locate it. I could use another set of eyes. I'll throw in a bit of coin if you spot it. Okay, so you mean you can't jump into the river and find it? Tima's just gonna drive right into the river.
Look at the juggling underwater.
So yeah, I like how the pets float too, or swim. Look at it, look at that little jubbling swim. He knows what's up.
It's so happy.
We need to make sure to get him some dark iron ale at some point.
Oh yeah.
No luck? Well, keep looking. The book is of utmost importance, warrior. The book is completely soaked. Instructor Theo's not gonna like this at all. Here, take this money. I have an idea. Anthil is going to fly off his rocker when he finds out his book is ruined. I've got a little proposal for you. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Take this book to him and tell him of this incident. If he asks, just tell him you dropped the book into a puddle. He has no direct authority over you, so there's not much he can do. Anfield delivers his lectures at Still Whisper Pond, southeast of Silvermoon. You'll do this for us, right? I'll reward you handsomely for this favor. Sure. We'll do that after, though. We're gonna go to the West Sanctum first? Yeah. It's in the opposite direction, so we'll finish these quests first. Now, people, when you're driving in World of Warcraft, you should always stay on the road.
Nah.
Off-road driving is looked down upon.
Drive straight into the river.
Drive straight into the river, yeah. Or you can be like Piamet and just off-road it right into the river. She cares not for her engine.
It's fine.
It is this time. How do you think Coke Holborn feels?
He doesn't care.
It's true, he doesn't really have a personality.
I don't even know why they named him.
Probably just cuz. Right.
Look around you. Things aren't exactly in order. We have a severe malfunction at the West Sanctum. Let us do our best to prevent matters from getting worse. It's about time that dimwit Kaidanas sent someone this way. I warned of the dangers of increasing the load on the West Sanctum. Now one of our energy converters is destroyed and arcane riots are pouring out of the sanctum. I'm going to need you to take care of these creatures before we send anyone in for repairs. Make haste.
Alright. And a race and other things.
This is annoying quest if other people are here, which they are.
Well, that's what happened. It's also annoying if we're trying to fight on an actual hillside. That's
Yeah.
oh, there's a Darnassian dude. Let's kill him.
Okay.
All right, I got charge ready. He's gonna get charged. Like what a great assassin! Just fucking scout. He's just standing out in the open.
It's true.
At least try to hide behind a tree. Oh, there's a quest. Incriminating documents. The documents contain detailed maps of different strategic buildings in Eversong Woods. A diagram of an arcane sanctum is also sketched in good detail. There seem to be numerous notes in a language you don't recognize. As these were carried by a Danasian spy, it might be a good idea to bring them to the captain of the guard, Hilden Sunbrand.
There's
Alright, we'll
something
avoid that.
for you.
What? Yeah, you got a training sword? Sorry, I already have one.
Look at that one.
Oh, the wolf. Okay, +1 agility, +1 versatility. Mine is +1 agility, +1 critical strike.
Oh. Okay.
Not sure which one's the better, so I'll test them out.
Probably the crit.
I would imagine so, yeah. I like the later expansions when they added it in, that even if you kill a mob that somebody else is attacking, you still get credit.
Yes. Oh my god.
That was such a good idea.
Usually.
Yeah, occasionally you'll find one that it doesn't work for, but for the
Yeah.
most part.
Mainly like cross faction. Doesn't work.
Moonguard's just PvP, right? It's not, or not PvP, it's just RP, right? Not RP.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not a PvP fan, so for those of you who are expecting to see PvP in my playthrough, I apologize, that's not on the docket. We might do some here and there, but don't expect anything good, because I just do not have a mind for PvP.
That's fine.
PMET is much better at PvP than I am.
And that's not even saying anything.
It was saying that you're much better at PvP.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm good.
True, it does not mean that.
Because I'm
I don't
not.
have any EXP bar.
Oh, I do.
Maybe missing it. It might be because I used Colossus and I had it turned off on her. Oh, kill mana race, mana stalkers. Gotcha. Ah, this one.
Here's two.
Yeah. Got him.
Yep.
Then drive off into the perpetual sunset.
Okay. Thank you, Luminol and Miro. Now that we have the wraiths under control, we can send someone in to assess the damage. Hopefully this wasn't anything permanent. Night elves here? Those rats. Do you suppose they had anything to do with the malfunction in my sanctum? If you have any information, you'd better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once.
Okay, well before we do that, we're gonna go around to the back of the island, because I think there's a quest back here.
Also, I got a sword, so...
Yeah, I got a sword too. It's better than the Mesa ad, but still, I can't use any skills with...
Yeah. Why are we going around the back of the island?
I just wonder there's a quest here with dealing with the Murlocs.
Ugh.
I might be wrong on that. Either way, people get to see the ocean at least. Oh yeah, there is.
Why would they... Oh, this questing system is not great.
Remember how I told you games back in the day like to not give you a lot of guidance and let you just explore? WoW had some of that too. Hathvelian sun gaze. Greetings, warrior. Take a look up toward the shore. Okay. What do you see? That's right. Our beach, tranquil shore, has been infested with the malignancy known as the Murloc. This blight will not stand. I have a task for you. If you feel that you're up to it, I would have their heads. Let us see if we can put a dent in their numbers so large that if they have any sense at all, they will return to the murky depths from which they sprang. Hey,
Okay.
go kill some Murlocs. I don't like Victory Rush.
No.
Not really.
Quest.
You got a quest item?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Interesting.
Okay. You can read it when you get it.
Okay. Murlocs are a fairly popular enemy in the Ragnarok series.
Right.
Games. Ragnarok, the Warcraft. There it is. Alright. Interesting. What you found here is a waterproof leather tube containing a number of sheets of parchment. By the markings upon them, the pages are clearly navigation rudders, and each bears the signature of one Captain Kelisandra. You've heard of a small defended camp just east of the nearby Sunsail anchorage. Maybe the captain is there. Alright, so we'll get back to that eventually. We've got to go down to the Sunsail anchorage as it is at some point, so we'll hang on to that until we do. What are your thoughts on Murlocs, Luminol?
They're not great.
They're not great. It's true. They like to go.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. This one's like, fuck. These people are killing my friends. I gotta attack them. So what we're doing is we're trying to get Murloc heads. I'm up to 6.
I have 7.
7? Okay. Well, we're almost done then.
I have to sell some shit soon.
Yeah, we're heading over to Silvermoon after this. Actually, we'll be heading back to Falconwing Square to turn in those quests, but we'll get... there'll be an NPC to sell stuff to there.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 of them want to fight. Alright. Not one of them could drop me that, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I'm poisoned.
Yep.
There we go, all done. Alright. So I do gotta give WoW something over FF14, and that's that their tab targeting system is so much better.
It so is.
It doesn't target things that are behind you, and it also doesn't target things that you're not in combat with typically, unless you're not in combat with anything. Even
And
then,
it
I don't think
cycles your
works.
targets.
Yeah. We Rangers of the Farstrider Retreat are dedicated to setting things right. Setting right the damage that has been wreaked upon our fair lands. We will go to any length to do so. I trust you've returned with the Murloc heads I tasked you to gather. A job well done, warrior. By the smell of it, I'd say you returned all that I asked for, and possibly more. I'm sure we can find some use for these, in a stew or some such. Alas, it does not appear that your efforts have done the trick. The Murlocs are not in retreat. This calls for more direct action. The Ring of The Grimscale Murlocs have not been scared off by your efforts, but I think I know what will send them packing, as well as get me some personal retribution. They have a Murloc chieftain that calls itself wanders the Golden Strand south of their river inlet. The beast once slew a compatriot of mine, and now wears his ring in open defiance and mockery. Slay and bring back my friend's ring. Then we shall see these monsters cowed. Okay. Let's go. Hail King Merle. I like how they call this the Tranquil Shore, but it's not. It's anything but tranquil.
It's tranquil.
There's Murlocs all over the place.
Well, that's why it's not tranquil.
As I said, the place is anything but tranquil.
Well, if it weren't for the Murlocs, it would be. That's why they say kill the Murlocs.
I don't know. I feel like that's a stretch.
What?
Oh, wow. I don't see King Myrtle anywhere.
Eye hurts.
I feel like he should be here.
This is where he's marked on the map, but I think he patrols.
Yeah, I seem to remember he patrols. Let me know if you see him up there. I'll look for him down here.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. On my way. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Why did I just hear blood and thunder? Did I click my dude?
You may have.
Okay.
A flanged mace. I don't have a ranged attack, so. Chain lightning. Oh, your chain lightning failed. Oh, he's got a healing wave. Well, that did fuck all. Oh, look at them run scared now. There you
They
go.
all get that debuff. That's cool. I got a small blue pouch.
Damn Murlocs. Okay. Let's get the pack out of here. Now I gotta figure out exactly what I want to get. Okay, so I have one flanged mace. Can I equip this yet? Am I level 7? I'm level 7, okay.
I have something for you.
Good hamburgers?
No.
Okay. Warrior's cloak? Oh man. Better look better than the one I have. Oh my god, it does, I think. Wait. Oh, okay, it does. Good. not a split cave. Thank.
Oh, bro.
Piamet knows how much I hate split caves. They're the worst.
I like them.
Ah, you like the worst. You are the instrument of my success and revenge. Warrior and monk, have you used the ring? At last! Though the Grimskill did not rout as hoped, it was entertaining to watch them panic in confusion when you laid low their so-called chieftain. You have my thanks and the gratitude of the Sindorai of the Silver Moon City. Please take one of these as thanks for your service that you have rendered. I can get a shield or a slightly used ranger blade.
It's a one-handed sword.
I am going to toss something away. I am going to go with the shield. Alright, let's head over to Silvermoon. Alright guys, we're headed to the big city.
Where? What about this quest? The Lost Ridders.
We have to go down to the anchorage later anyway, so we're just going to go there then.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah. Fuck off, Nido. Oh. Hoax like, I'm glad I don't get attacked.
Yeah, apparently you can't get dismounted in this mount.
That's reassuring.
Yeah, so that's another benefit.
Ooh, something else you guys get to see here too. On our way to Silvermoon. We're gonna go stop in Falcon Wing like we discussed before.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta turn in some quests. More EXP is good EXP. And we gotta sell stuff because my inventory is full as well.
Yes.
Here it is. Got something for me? Let me take a look. You sure you found these on a night elf? They're clearly written in Dwarven. And from what I can understand of this letter, whoever wrote this did not cause the malfunction, but rather was sent here as a spy to observe the results of it. They call our endeavors reckless and dangerous. But who? Of course, that envoy from Ironforge. We were fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance. Listen, Miro, this is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We cannot try to capture him either, as the risk of him escaping is too great. I want you to go to Prospector Anvil Warden at the North Sanctum and kill him. Do this in a quiet manner. We don't want word to spread that we allowed a spy into our city. Bring me his head as proof. Ironforge will learn not to meddle with the Sindorai. Bloodhawk Claim. It's not as good as what I'm using though.
We're getting so many people decapitated.
Yeah.
Here's a
Alright,
weapon
so this is
vendor.
Yeah, I'm selling stuff to this guy in here.
Oh, okay. There.
Okay. Let's go assassinate us a dwarf.
Oh, my eye, like, it's stinging.
I suggest you don't let your eyes sting. Also, use some eye drops if you have to.
And maybe.
This guy just looked evil. What are you looking at, lass? Never seen a dwarf before then? You'd best be on your way if you don't want any trouble. Need a moment of your time. Ah, you must be the lass assigned to show me around the Eversong Woods. Took a sweet time getting here, didn't you? Very well, off we go. Let us not waste another... Okay.
Sorry.
Very well. Let's see what you have to show me, Luminol.
With my weapons. Why would he do this? Like, this is so obvious.
Oh man, check is this blood up? You see,
Yeah.
head. We got it. Alright, let's go turn in our quest. Alright, here we go. Talk to this guy. Did you take care of the intruder? So the deed is done. Excellent job. Word has been passed to the Ranger General, and believe me, the dwarves will pay dearly for their treason. You've been of great service to your people today, Miro. Is it considered treason? Anyway, Fairbreeze Village. I have another task for you, Miro. Ranger Degolian was sent to Fairbreeze Village to find out more about a wretched attack on a nearby shipyard. He's requested reinforcements, which we cannot yet provide. Seek him out and grant him whatever aid you can. Fairbreeze Village can be reached by following the road out of Falconwing Scare, all the way toward the south. Good luck, Miro. We're not going to go there yet. We're going to go to Silvermoon first.
Good.
We have a flight point and a quest man over there.
Silvermoon's best.
I like Silvermoon City. It's one of my favorite of the main cities.
Oh.
Alright, so at the start of the stream, I mentioned that Arthas brought the Scourge through Eversong Woods and Silvermoon City to get to the...
Sunwell?
Yeah, the Sunwell. And this here is what happened when he did. He destroyed this
Dead
great
Scar.
and we ended up on the Dead Scar where the undead rise. Yeah, we'll get them. Ranger Jayla.
The black swath of soil that cuts through Eversong Woods is a permanent reminder of the day Arthas let the Scourge into our beloved city. This blemish is more than an eyesore, as even today it brings Scourge from the Ghostlands to Silvermoon. Go, Luminol and Miro, and give my men a hand in killing the mindless undead that walk down the Dead Scar.
Cool, I got some gloves. Alright, let's go beat up some skeletons.
Okay. Nice.
Gotta get that victory rush in there. Didn't do much damage, but whatever. Oh, this one walked off the Dead Scar. He was out. Just piecing out.
It's not allowed.
You got another training sword.
Yep.
What are the stats on that one?
1 strength.
Oh. Kill quests like this are usually pretty easy, assuming there's no other people in the area. And done.
Even then, there's so many of these that it's whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Really annoying when
it
it's
does.
like small spawn point, like those wraiths.
Yeah, it does depend on the amount of mobs in the area, that's for sure.
We don't anticipate the Scourge letting up on their attacks anytime soon, but we still appreciate any help we can get guarding the Scar. Okay.
Excellent. Let's equip my new gloves.
A new chest piece.
I still haven't gotten new pants yet. Alright, so we're heading over this way, and there should be a flight point. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Now, if we need to get back to Falcon Wing Square quickly, we can, because we can fly there.
We might actually have this flight point. Ugh.
Yeah. That's alright, though.
Yeah. Oh well. Exploration.
I love exploring, and I'm going to try and explore as much as possible in the recordings.
Oh.
Alright, this guy. What calls for this interruption to my lecture, warrior? You say those two incompetent fools bribed you two to lie to me? Done well coming to me, Mira and Luminal. I hope you learn a valuable lesson today. Never trust someone else to lie for you. Now, I want you to go back to my two dim-witted students and discipline them using this wand. My magic tells me that you'll find them along the road to the west on the other side of the dead scar. Come back to me after you've done this. I'll give you a small reward for your troubles.
A bag.
We're gonna go in.
Yeah.
So this is the entrance to Silverman City. I don't know if there's any reason for us to go in here yet, but we're gonna go in anyway.
Yeah, there is.
I'm gonna reset recording. Alright, hi everyone. We're entering Silver Moon City. Look at this happy gold place. What's this quest? Darkman Fair.
Oh. I don't want to do that.
Not right now. So anyway, what do we have to do in the city right now, Piamet?
Check the inn.
Which inn?
This one.
Okay. Save here?
No, just come over here and look upstairs.
I think you brought me here on purpose. Fucking. Yeah, so this is the ERP central of the Horde, I guess. Ah. Stuck on a chair.
Oh, I thought you were saying because maybe someone started, like, messaging.
Ah, that would be just my luck. Alright, is there anything else to do in the city, or should we just wait until we come back here?
Only thing we can do is save at an inn, but I don't know if you want to do that.
We should do that in Fairbreeze, so.
Fairbreeze.
Yeah, it's the next village we're going to. Let's go do this guy's quest, though, because I want the bag. As always, it's about the bag.
Ugh,
Don't
I
worry,
need
guys,
to
we'll show
leave
off more
trade
of the
chat.
Let's see, we are going to show off more of the city here. It's just we have no reason to go in there yet.
Why did we?
Just because.
At first I was like, wow, everybody left that inn, but then I looked upstairs and I was like, nope.
I had a feeling you'd want to show that in, so. I was like, alright, might as well get this out of the way. Look at all the skulls on the ground.
I'm sure there are other places, but it's not like it's Goldshire.
It's true.
Or people will whisper you.
Indeed. Do you want to transform this one?
Yeah.
Alright. What? Oh, not this again!
Again.
Apparently this is something that's happened before.
Okay.
You can't do this to me! We had a deal! Alright, let's go turn this in. And then we'll go down to Fairbreeze.
Ugh. Alright, fuck.
What's wrong with your eye?
I don't know.
Need a minute
No.
to deal with that?
No.
Yeah, I appreciate the detail of all the little skulls on the ground in the dead scholar.
Sound like you said dead scholar.
What? No, this isn't TMS.
ISO.
Hey, there's a toad there. Hello, Jed.
Nice.
What about ISO?
He's a scholar.
It's true.
Glory to the
Did you do what I asked of you, Miro? Excellent job. Liminal, don't worry. They're not stuck in that farm permanently. Their apprenticeship, however, won't be restored until they earn it back.
remember the sun well.
Excellent. Alright,
Good.
now back to Fairbreeze. Do you wish you could be an apprentice of that guy?
Not really.
Oh, come on. If you act up, he'll turn you into a bar.
Dude, he's not even teaching them. They're just like standing on the road by themselves.
I assume that's in their free time. Like, maybe... No, this is Warcraft. They just are always standing on the road. Like that dwarf who was hammering the same spot in Stormwind for years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a dwarf, and that was hammering for years. Okay, so we're heading down to Fairbreeze Village. This place is, well, it's really, we've seen Eversong Woods now. Every place else looks very similar, just Blood Elven architecture.
At least
think
we don't
technically
have
this-
to walk.
That's true. I think this is technically High Elven architecture, though. Alright, so we got a new flight point. Let's talk to this lady.
It's shameful that we Cinderai have lost so much of what we used to call home. It shall not be long before we regain our strength and retake our southern lands back from the scourge. I swear that I'm going to fireball someone if I get one more request from Lord Salthariel concerning supplies for his party. Do I look like a party planner? Between you and me, that fool and his sycophants are living in denial that we're under attack here. Some of us are actually busy with, oh, I don't know, defending what's left of Quel'Thalas. Monk, would you please head over to Salthariel's heaven? Oh my god. If you can shut him up. It's just down the road to the west. Thank you for your help, Luminal and Miro. While I get things back in order here, I'd like to ask you for a favor. One of my former apprentices embarked in a very dangerous line of research. She journeyed to the East Sanctum in the middle of the Dead Scar. I worry for her well-being. See if you can find her and convince her to return to her senses. Ugh.
Okay, let's go turn this question up here. Ranger Degolian.
The eternal sun guides us.
Thanks for coming, you two. Things are worse than we had anticipated. The wretched have taken over the Sunstill Anchorage and in its entirety. Sunstill Anchorage has been overrun by wretched scum. As soon as we manage to get reinforcements to the area, we'll show those things who's boss. In the meantime, you can help by showing them a bit of discipline. Go in there and show them we are not to be trifled with. You will find Sunstill Anchorage just to the west of Fairbreeze Village. So as you guys can see, as we are doing side quests and other quests in the area, there's not a huge cohesive story to this area other than shit just is falling apart all over the place in Quel'Thalas. They're being attacked from the outside by the Scourge, sabotaged by the dwarves, falling to their addiction to magic. The Scorched Grove, a foul taint in the soil precedes the expansion of the Scourge into a new area. Protective runestones along the border with the Ghostlands have warded the land against this taint in the past. The westernmost runestone was destroyed during a Scourge attack, which forced us to burn the ground surrounding it to prevent the taint from spreading. My sister, Lyriana Riverwind, watches over the Scorched Grove. Go find her. She might have some work for you. Okay. Let's talk to the
Putting my
innkeeper.
glasses back on because I put in eye drops
Okay.
in the one eye. Because I looked at it and it was like red line across
That's
my
not good.
eye. I don't know. I didn't see anything in the eye. But anyway. Don't take the safety of this village for granted. We're under siege by the Scourge on the east and the Wretched to the west. Ranger Seren keeps our borders safe from the undead that pour in from the Dead Scar. Follow the road eastwards out of town and see if you can lend her a hand.
Okay. We'll save here too.
Okay.
And now we got Sathiel here.
Welcome, volunteer. We're running low on supplies here, but Silvermoon has promised us material assistance. That's where you come in. Take this list over to Skymaster Brightdawn. He'll have further instructions for you on how to best get up to Silvermoon City. Let me guess. Fly. Oops, I forgot to accept
or
the
that
quest.
after. Actually, you know what? Let's pick up the quest and do it now.
Oh.
Pick up this quest from Velen Bright Oak. Pelt collection. The Springpaw that inhabit this area region are known for their high quality pelts. We've even seen some Night Owl scum travel to these lands just to poach them. Our skirmishes with the Amani have put a bit of a strain on our supply of gear, and our rangers don't have much time to hunt for pelts anymore. If you'd be willing to lend a hand by collecting Springpaw pelts, I'd be happy to reward you with a handcrafted piece of armor. You'll find Springpaw stalkers all around the woods north of here. Alright, so as you can see, that's another thing you mentioned, the Amani. The Amani are trolls that are always pretty much at war with the High Elves.
Neither
Now
of
the
those are
Blood
upgrades for me.
I don't think they're for me either. Goods from Silvermoon City. Yes, what's this? Sathiel wants you to head up to Silvermoon and bring her back her goods, huh? Sure, I can get you there quickly, for a small fee, of course. Warrior, for a very modest amount of coin, I can send you swiftly flying through the air on one of these magnificent beasts. And it's safer than walking there, I can assure you. When you arrive in Silvermoon City, seek out Sathrin Azuradon in the bazaar. Speak with me once more when you've decided you're ready to brave the skies. Okay. Let's go up to Silvermoon and we'll get these so we can show off a flight point.
Okay.
Yeah. It's safer than walking, and there's a night elf with a bow and just shoots us out of the sky.
That never happens.
Be cool if that could happen.
No.
Dude, the coolest thing I ever saw in Wrath of the Lich King, PvP-wise, was a Tauren Druid was flying in bird form, and someone flew just outside Dalaran, outside the Sanctuary area. He flew out, transformed and used Moonfire, because it's instant cast, knocked the other person off their mount, and then they were able to transform back into their bird and fly away.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was like, alright. That was cool. So, I think we should go off.
The
Oh man, look
nice
at this guy.
about
Good hunt.
Moonguard is
Here's Aluna.
people actually hang out here.
Yeah. It's interesting to see. Okay. So the quest we are looking to turn in is just over here. As you can see, Silver Moon is quite literally a giant city. Like they're not kidding when they say it's pretty big. And there's a lot of the buildings you can actually go into too. That's quite a list you have there, friend. Let me take a look at it. What's this? That wants all of this? Did you bring anyone with you to help take it back?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like you have a cart or a beast of burden with you, so I'd better send you back with only what you can carry. If you've spoken with Skymaster Brightdown at Firebreeze Village, you should be able to get to this South Deal as soon as possible by flying back. Take these goods for final inspection to Sky Mistress Gloaming, just outside Silver Moon City's separate gate.
Leaving
Okay.
trade chat. Ugh.
How do you do that? Just slash leave trade?
Slash leave 2.
Okay, there we go.
Too spammy.
Yeah.
Too much trade chat.
So this person in trade chat said, fuck it, I'll just go do Argus. But when I first glanced at it, I was just out of the corner of my eyes. I thought he said, fuck it, I'll go do drugs. It's like, well,
But people are like that too.
I was gonna say that doesn't seem all that out of the ordinary nowadays.
Nope.
I'm very excited for when we get to a higher level and can do dungeons and such.
Yes.
I think level 15 is the first dungeon, right? Dead Mines?
Uh,
Or no, Ragefire Chasm.
Yeah.
And Ragefire is different now. It's not absolutely useless with no real bosses.
I liked the old one.
The old one was interesting, but there was like no substance to it. Man, you could completely miss the final boss. That didn't help.
Oh, it's a
Sky
woman.
Mistress Gloaming.
Wow, that box of goods you have there looks heavy. You want to load that up on one of my flying beauties? Back down to Fairbreeze Village in Eversong Woods, then. Sure, I can get you there fast. It all checks out as far as I can tell, so the question is, have you already spoken to Skymaster Brightdawn in Fairbreeze Village? If so, then this can be as simple as you paying the small fare and quickly flying back. Let me know when you're ready. Well, I had to fly here.
The small fee is free.
Yeah, it probably was a fee a long time ago.
Yeah, back in the day, they definitely probably changed it since then.
They're like, these are starting zones, so they're free.
They're like, these are still Burning Crusade era stuff, and we don't feel like changing them, so we'll just make it free.
I am in character on Luminol.
What? No, you're not.
Yeah, I
Alright,
am.
so return the goods to Sathiel, and then we'll go talk to that. Do you want to do Ranger Saren stuff first, or do you want to go do the Anchorage stuff first?
I don't know, up to you.
We can do the Anchorage.
Monk, back so soon. That doesn't look like everything I requested. Well, I guess if he said that the rest of it will be coming quickly over land, then I'll take him at his word. He certainly never failed to provide the goods in the past. Thank you, Luminol and Miro. Here, take this coin. It's done nothing but jingle around in my pocket all day.
Alright, so we're gonna fight some cats and go do this, these quests to the west first, and then we'll go east. Ah, cat. Looks like somebody's already
Don't
fighting
forget
cats.
to loot them.
Huh, I didn't.
You didn't loot it.
That's because it didn't have anything on it. For me.
It's impossible.
This one did.
So look back to see if the other one had something on it. I have a headache. Gotta take something for it.
So there's nothing on it. Alright. You take something for it,
Hold on.
and I will look for more cash.
Yeah.
Defeated. That has a small leather collar, and a spring paw pelt.
Okay.
As well, discolored fang. Somebody have a belt on it for you.
Did. I'm
Did.
up to 4.
I am up to 3. We can go talk to this guy in the meantime.
Okay.
Sure there'll be other cats out and about. Yeah, there are. Just past his area. Okay, Lord Salthero. Good of Magistrate Dawnstrider to finally respond to my simple requests. I should take up the matter of her attitude with the Regent Lord in Silvermoon. She's quite rude. Nothing for you to worry your little head over. Now that you're here, maybe you'll finally be able to get those party supplies that I've been waiting for. I like to throw parties. Just a little something to celebrate the magnificence that is Quel'Thalas. But I'm a bit of a bind. I need you to gather up more party supplies. From Vinemaster Suntouch at the Silvermoon City Inn, bring me a bottle of Suntouch Special Reserve. From Zalian First Light and the Farstrider Retreat, acquire more of those delicious Springpaw appetizers. And can you pick up my delivery of fireworks from Hallis Dawnstrider at Fairbreeze Village? Be quick about it!
I never do this quest.
We can do it. Just do it later.
Requires us to go everywhere.
That's fine. Spring paws over here. I like the charging animation now.
I don't notice the difference.
Well, before they just like ran in a straight line and had a red line behind them. Now it's like they have to hold their sword out to their side and hey, I leveled up. Sweet. So do you. Oh wow.
Yes.
More cat. Oh, there's one. Do you have 6 pelts?
No.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
Now I do.
Okay, give me 1. Should be respawns over here now. Or not.
There's one.
Ah, yes. And there's our pelt. Okay, turn that in later. Alright, let's head down to the anchorage.
Oh, not to this pelt collection.
No, we'll turn it in later.
Okay. I have all these complete quests.
Yeah. How many complete quests do you have? I only have 1.
at your map.
Most of those aren't necessarily complete. They just talk to the person. Or you're gonna turn stuff in over here and do this, then go back to Fairbreeze. Alright, talk to Captain Kelisandra.
Which one first?
I usually do the opening message, and then we'll do the turn in, and then Grimscale Pirates.
Oh, okay. It's all a mess, Monk, and it's all my fault. I was warned to get out of dock while there was still time, but did I listen? No. What am I going to do now? Those sickly blood elves, the wretched, have made off with my magical goods and ate them, I think. I'm pretty sure that means they can't be retrieved, and the Grimscale Murlocs pirated away the rest of my goods in the dead of night. Furthermore, to kick an honest merchant when she's down, my crew abandoned ship. I think I'm going to cry. Our lost rudders. Hello, Monk. You're a sight for sore eyes. I know it's crazy for me to be here, what with Anchorage overrun by the wretched. Valendris and his rangers have sworn to protect me on the condition that I get out of here as soon as I've recovered my cargo. What's that you have there? Looks vaguely familiar. Oh, you sweet, sweet monk. I had no idea that those disgusting Grimscale Murlocs had also pirated away with my navigation rudders. Without them, I would have no chance of navigating the seas again once we retake the anchorage and repair the ship. Thank you very much. Here, take this coin as a sign of my appreciation. Oh my god. Thank goodness for you, monk. Those slimy Grimscale Murlocs have pirated away my cargo. It's bad enough that the wretched have stolen away what little magical goods I had, but the Murlocs took the rest. What has this land come to? Could you retrieve my cargo? I can't expect that you'd be able to get all of it back, but I'll be grateful for any of it at this point. It was the Grimscale Murlocs in the huts just to the west and south of the anchorage on the Golden Strand, I'm sure of it. Oh my god.
Let's talk to this guy. The wretched go bolder every day, Miro. They've achieved enough coordination to launch an attack on the Suncell anchorage. As if it weren't embarrassing enough, most of our weapons were left behind when they attacked. Bring me back our armaments so that we may show those ruffians who's boss. Alright, go beat up some Dora. Some wretched.
I never liked this quest chain.
Yeah, that's why I want to get it out of the way.
Or we could not do it.
No. You can have that. I keep forgetting you can roll, so... Keep forgetting that you can roll, so you can have that. When you zoom up to me beside that, I'm like, what the hell?
Oh.
It's a weakling. Hunting boots. I got boots with 5 arm. They're leather. Do you want those?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my controller, or my mouse was being stupid.
You can
Good
right
idea.
click it when you have the trade window open.
Okay. Richard Hooligan. I like the boat designs for the Sindari. There's actually one of the crates on the boat.
Yeah.
You can have that crate.
Okay.
Oh, while we're here, we may as well beat up the Murlocs. I got a cracked sledgehammer. Oh, it's not better than what I got. I don't know why I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some cargo at least. I'm at 4 out of 6 for this lady's cargo.
I'm at 3. 4.
Okay. Does roll work while you're in the water?
Yeah, just not very well.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Five. Done. You didn't even try to heal that time. Alright, do you have all 6?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's go get the rest of the Sindori armaments then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump out and grab the one off the boat. How many armaments are you up to?
5.
Okay, I got 3, so.
Yeah.
Moving along. We need some more of these crates though. Where are they? Probably
Should
here.
be
Yeah,
some
there's
in
one.
the building, yeah.
Oh, you got up. Okay. Oh, there you go. Alright. You can have that. We'll let you get all yours first and then I'll get mine.
Okay.
Do you have wrists?
Yeah.
I got these ones that are leather with 3 arm.
Same as what I have.
Okay. Crate over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiamat moves as quick as Mirror over there. Or Luminol did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta get used to calling that character Luminol.
I don't care if you call me Piamet.
Yeah, you do.
No?
But she's Luminol and you're in character.
Oh. Well.
So we got 5 more then. 4 more. What is that? I got a beat stick. Is that better than I got? No. But it's kind of an amusing name.
I don't think we need to be up here.
We don't. But there's a treasure chest behind him.
So there is.
Still 3. Tattered chest. Okay, so we have a leather armor or cloth armor with 4 armor, a leather belt with 4 armor, a leather and a potion.
I found
I'm
a
dead.
box for you. You're dead?
Yeah, I don't have that.
Oh no. Well, I can't res you.
That's fine. I'll run back. My character did not jump as far forward as I intended and landed beside a hooligan.
Oh. Well. Gotta be careful.
That's how it goes. It happens. On the bright side, I know where a box is.
I'm standing next to a box.
Are you up above or down below?
Hmm?
Are you up above on top of the anchorage or are you down
No,
below?
I'm below.
Alright.
Actually, I see another box. At least
I see
one
another
other
one.
box.
One underwater here. I'll just grab that. Got it. Alright, make my way over to you. And this thug was not wasting any time for me to get out of the water. He just ran right in. Alright. Oh, I forgot Victory Rush still heals you.
Yeah.
Alright. And there's another box over there. That was a weird path.
Huh.
We have to like zigzagged over to it.
That'll happen. Look at our frogs.
Yeah. Oh, I got the golf thing out.
So
Alright, good job there.
fucking slamming doors here.
That's pretty rude.
It is.
+3 rage. Alright, Valendris. Did you gather the lost weapons yet? Great job, Miro. Let's show the wretched what we're made of. The wretched are so oblivious, gorging on that foul magic, they haven't realized that we've recovered most of our weapons. We can't expect them to remain in their stupor, though. Now is the time for a decisive attack. Let us make an example of their leader, Alderon, who's spotted on the top floor of the building by the anchorage. Bring me his head, and I'll reward you suitably. Razor.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the assistance of someone like you, Luminol. It almost puts a smile on my face, but then I realize what these monsters have done to my ship and what's happening to Kel'Thalas. You managed to retrieve any of my cargo. You did it. You've saved me from ruin and delivered my revenge upon those disgusting creatures. Now if I can just get these pretty rangers here to help me with this cargo, I'll finally get out of here. I'll have to come back when Valendros has retaken the shipyard. Here, take this coin. It's what little I can afford, and the least that I can do to reward your efforts.
Alright, let's ride up to the top floor and kill that dude.
Yeah, let me equip this, thing.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, hello everybody. Let's head up to the top floor, kill this guy quickly, turn in quest, and then return back to Fairbreeze.
The fuck? Oh, this is a main hand weapon.
Oh,
Huh.
yeah.
Okay.
I forgot that those were a thing.
Fucking main hand and offhand things.
Yeah, I forgot that exclusive main hand weapons were a thing. Oh, damn. And we'll beat up some more Wretched while we're up here. Why not? Get all that copper.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled though, you guys. Luminol might have very little money, but she actually has a lot of money. She's rich.
Not that rich, no.
She has like 10 million gold on her other character.
I don't know. I don't remember how much gold I have.
I'm kidding, I don't know how much gold you have either. There.
See it. Well,
Got the head.
my server total is 51,000 gold, but I have way more on my mains.
True. But 51,000 is not too bad for this server. You don't play that often here.
Yeah, definitely not.
On my screen, the thing died and then your character hit it once or twice after.
Yeah, I thought you did that on my screen.
That was weird. Alright, so I think we're done in the anchorage now.
Glory to the Sindora.
Well, do you have his head or not? No time to waste, Miro. You two defeated him after all. Undoubtedly, my men softened him up for you. I jest, warrior. Done well. You'll make a name for yourself and keep your nose clean.
What the fuck?
Versus.
Are the exact same as like what I'm using, except
Of
not
course.
gray.
Alright, so we have the Scorched Grove to the south, or we can go back and do the Fairbreeze stuff. What would you like?
I'm gonna sell.
Alright. Sell stuff.
Okay, what stuff? Let's turn in the Fairbreeze shit. I mean, I don't know if, considering the speed at which we level, I don't think we'll be able to do this whole zone within reason, you know.
I don't know whether concerned about levels, but yes.
Oh.
So back to Fairbury.
Well, like you said, the story in this zone isn't great.
Yeah, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll just get to levels and move on. It's
Why
fine.
am I so cold?
Let's talk to this guy.
Anarya Shola.
That'll teach them not to mess with us. Good work, Miro. And Luminol.
Ah,
Yeah, unlock specialization.
it's
Your help in subduing the wretched has been invaluable. The Farstriders would surely have use for someone like you in their fight against the Amani trolls. Look for the Farstrider retreat to the northeast of here. Speak to Lieutenant Dawnrunner and see what assistance she might need. Report to Lieutenant Dawnrunner at the Farstrider retreat. Okay. Alright, let me... How do I do specializations? There. I want to be protection. There. Let's put my sword and my shield on.
Oh wow, I have to really redo my Mikora's hair.
Alright, so
Ah.
I get to keep charge. Devastate.
Nice.
Shield slam 3-2. There.
Hold on.
You making some weak cores?
There's stuff that I apparently have Mikora's for. That I don't not like using.
I got you.
I don't have these abilities, so hold on. I'm just changing them to show up never. Revival, I don't have. Oh, fuck is that even? Oh.
Alright, so you can abandon the party never ends.
Okay, good.
Do that way over to do it since that's gonna head us over that direction anyway. Abandon the scorched grove. We're not gonna do the Farstrider retreat since that's too far out of the way.
Okay, so abandoned party never ends.
Yeah, the Scorched Grove
Okay.
and the Farstrider retreat. We can do turn in Pelt Collection and I think, yeah, Ranger Saren and the Apprentice one.
Okay.
And we want to pick this girls up.
Okay, hold on. Why is this doing this? Well, that's annoying.
We have the same sword.
Oh yeah?
Doesn't look all that rusted though.
That's good. To make a macro.
And the Jub's little throat expansion. Excellent.
Alright. We're picking our shit up.
Yeah.
Missing in the Ghostlands. My nephew was sent into the Ghostlands a few days ago. He never mentioned anything about his task except that it was of an extremely secret nature. He has never returned, and I fear for the worst, Monk. A missing messenger might not mean much to the Callous Magisters of Silvermoon, but he's like a son to me. Please, Luminol, will you look for him? Okay.
Alright, let's turn in our pelts.
Oh. Mount went away. Damn.
You're back. Did you bring the pelts? These will do perfectly, Miro. Take this piece of armor as a reward. I'll be able to make more with the pelts that you have brought me. Oh, this armor's better than what I got.
Not for me.
There we go. Alright, we got Shift P. Alright. Oh, none of these are on my favorites anymore. Ah, there it is. For some reason, it has a swift purple wind rider on my bar already. What?
Nice.
Okay. Let's mount up and we will go talk to Ranger Saren.
Hold on.
Alright, here is Ranger Saren.
You're here to help us? Why didn't you say so earlier? We can always use a hand. We've experienced a marked increase in scourged attacks, Luminol. Our defenses are barely holding, and there's no sign of reinforcements from Silvermoon City. Lend us a hand in defending the village by thinning the numbers of the undead roaming the Dead Scar nearby.
Alright, let's go beat up some undead. With our new abilities.
Yes.
So now I get to play around as a tank warrior, because that's what I intended to play from the start, was protection. But unfortunately the game's like, no, you gotta start his arms. Shit. Wreck.
Currently, I do not have Chi as a misweaver. What have they done?
Oh, that's right. They made changes like that. upgrades are worth killing, apparently.
I don't like the changes they made in Mistweaver. It makes me sad.
I remember you were really excited to do fist weaving, and then they changed and got rid of that.
Yeah, over here.
Which wasn't very nice of them.
It's so nice of my old mentor to check on me. It's too bad she lost faith in my research long ago. Don't waste your time trying to get me to return to her. You can either help me with my research or leave. This was a fully functional arcane sanctum before Arthas and his army of scourge decided to plow through it on their way to Silvermoon. Now it's as useful to us as any part of the Dead Scar. The soil is tainted, undead are drawn to it, and the energy in the ley lines is completely disrupted. What I want to know, Luminol and Miro, is whether this taint is reversible or not. I want you to collect soil samples from this area so I can study them. Perhaps with time we can set things back to normal.
Alright. So do we both get credit for this?
No.
Okay. Oh, you got quite the aggro radius on you. Tainted soil samples. Well, at least there's a bunch of these around.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that my charge has 2 charges now.
Hold on. This shit is not okay.
That's 7.
I'm now at 8.
Okay.
I have to kill dark wraiths, which are south of here.
What about them after we're done turning in her soil shit?
Okay.
There. Alright. What? So before my mount was finished. Alright. Heading over to turn in our soils.
Mm-hmm.
Shield Sim does like a ton of damage compared to my Devastate. Is that what it was called? Yeah, Devastate. Okay.
Are you done collecting the samples I asked for? Excellent. I will cast an augmentation enchantment on the sample so I can more clearly analyze the taint on the soil. You're gonna use like heirloom weapon or anything?
No.
Doesn't boost your experience. finish as a quest.
Oh.
Something's wrong. I sense the presence of Scourge. Be ready to fight them.
Oh, hello. Garsul the Remorseless.
Oh.
I got a training weapon of the Sunburn. Of the mud.
My endeavors are hopeless. The very nature of the soil has been altered. The taint is irreversible. Thank you for your assistance. I'll need to ask one last task of you. As discouraging as my research results are, they still contain valuable data. I must have a magister review my work before it is taken seriously. Please take these notes to Magistrix Landra Dawnstrider at Fairbreeze Village west of here.
Okay, that'll be easy to do, because we gotta return the quest for killing the Dark Wraiths as well.
Yes.
Then after that, we can head down into the Ghostlands.
Yeah.
Wow, you fucking almost killed that in one hit.
Our Rising Sun kick hurts.
It's pretty powerful. I never really got into playing Monk too much. Maybe one day.
Maybe.
We should have just played dual monks, tank and healer.
Fucking hell. It's terrible.
Go turn these quests in, then head down to the Ghostlands.
Cold.
What's the temperature there?
I don't know. But, like, my heat's not even coming on. I turned it up. Many thanks. Our job is a thankless one, but today you helped me make it a bit easier. This increase in Scourge attacks leads me to believe there might be a malfunction at one of the protective runestones at the border with the Ghostlands. Used these ancient stones to protect us against the undead. Most of them were destroyed or lost after the attack on the Sunwell. Follow the road south towards the Ghostlands and look to the west for a small path. You will find Rune Warden Darian. By the runestone nearby, he will know whether anything's wrong.
Alright, that's on our way, so we can grab it. Okay.
Oh. You've something for me. These notes are shocking. If they're correct, it means the damage to the land on the Dead Scar is irreversible. I'll notify the Grand Magister right away. More reason for our race to escape this world and find our true fate in Outland.
Ooh, Outland. Yeah, off we go.
I wonder what that is. Hold on. Selling shit.
Yeah, so after we're done in these zones, Ghostlands and Eversong, you'll notice that there's a change to the way quests work in the rest of the world. In that they scale for your level.
All of them?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn up the heat some more. Okay.
Yeah, Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor are up to 60 or 80, one of the two. I'm not entirely certain. but it was their way of cutting out Outlands altogether, though I would still like to go to Outlands.
Oh yeah, Outlands is good. And Northrend. Of course.
I want to
Gotta
go to
do
both those
Northrend.
places because I like,
There's a heat
I like,
coming on.
yeah, I like Outland. I do. I don't like how the quests basically feel like this, where there's no real overarching story, but I want to show the zones. And Northrend, they do have overarching stories, so I do want to do those.
Yeah. At least some of them.
Indeed.
Some important.
Stop by and see this guy on the way there. So these are one of the rune stones that they were talking about, the things that are supposed to protect him against the undead. Surely they're doing a bang up job. Oh man, it's a person with a penis and spikes going through their penis.
No.
You must have been sent by someone at Fairbreeze Village. I knew it would just be a matter of time until help arrived. Ancient runestones once powered a protective barrier across the Eversong border. Many were destroyed during Arthas' attack, others were stolen. Of the 3 that remain, only this one has retained its powers. The runestone to the east might be salvageable though. Take this crystal and instill its energy on the eastern runestone. The process should take but a minute. Beware though, nearby scourge will be drawn to it and will seek to destroy it. Do not let them. Okay.
Okay. Oh. It's not where I placed the runestone. Okay.
Oh. The other runestone.
Oh. So when do you plan your movie night tonight?
Starts at 7 p.m.
Oh, damn.
Why is that odd, Dan?
I know. You're not gonna have much time between this and that.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so once you're here, I'll place a runestone.
I'll place it. Okay,
There,
we
there's 2.
placed 2 of them. Wow. Okay.
Sure, there'll be more, right?
Yeah.
Nothing. So. Get packed now. You destroyed those.
These are super weak.
You're the strongest healer alive. You never saw one.
Yeah. That was it. Okay.
Excellent.
I have to go back to that guy.
Unfortunately, yes. Just requires us to go across the dead scar.
There's ghouls.
You love ghouls.
No, you love ghouls.
Ghouls are amazing. You don't like how they flail their limbs and go
No.
Why not?
'Cause
It's horrible. Don't you remember Grubbender and how he saved your life?
how did he save my life?
He protected you from a monster on Tolbrad Island there.
No, I don't remember that.
Have you succeeded in powering the runestone yet, Miro? Excellent. The defenses should hold off the scourge a bit longer. Thank you for lending us a hand, Miro. Alright. Message missing in the Ghostland. Anyway, he protected you, and Grubbender has forever been. You've been forever in Grubbender's heart since then.
No. Doesn't have a heart.
What? How do you know? Courier is dead. Help me, stranger. I must reach Tranquillion. I cannot fail. The blood elf falls back into unconsciousness as his eyes go blank.
Okay. This is the lady. What are you standing around for? Can't you see this boy needs immediate attention? By the looks of it, the plague is beginning to take over his body. Within minutes, not even a master apothecary like me will be able to save him. The animals south of the river all carry the plague in their blood. Go across the bridge and hunt the plagued beast there. Bring me enough plague blood samples and I'll distill a serum capable of saving this blood elf. Hurry.
I like how she tells us to do this and then tells us to trust no one.
Oh.
Here, quick, go save this guy, but trust no one. Well, how do we trust you to save him then?
Well, she didn't say trust no one to me, so.
Starving Ghost Claw. Oh yeah, so you'll notice that the color just suddenly shifts to a very dark blue and dreary gray in this area. It's not called the Ghostlands for no reason. It's the area that took the heaviest hit from Arthas and them.
Okay, got
In
my
the-
samples.
I do not yet.
Well, I killed a bunch over there.
I have 3. Alright, there we go. Got it. What's happening? No wait, I still only have 3. Fuck. Did my spats not give them?
Who do? If you loot over
got it.
here.
I got them.
Oh, okay. Well, did you bring me what I need? Hurry, or the pretty blood elf boy is a goner. Just in time, Luminol. I was about ready to start digging a hole for a friend here. My potion seems to be working. He's coming too. Hey, I think he's trying to get your attention. Why don't you talk to him?
I'm too weak to continue. I carry dire warning from Regent Lord Theron in the form of a letter. You'll have to deliver it for me. Take it to Arcanist Vandrel in Tranquillion. You'll find the town further in the south along the road. Go there. Find Vandrel. Hey, get a courier's bag for it. And bronze plate bracer. Alright. Now is our official trip into Ghostlands. But I will stop here. And I will start it up. This will be the last little bit of today's stream.
Okay.
So the Ghostlands is a fairly large zone, but as you can see, it's a lot more damage than the Eversong Woods is. Maybe one day they'll be able to take it back. Or you didn't happen to see a courier on your way here. We were waiting word from Silvermoon City, and their message is late. Leakis, thank you for the follow. I don't need to welcome you to the community, but welcome anyways. You have the letter?
That's nice.
Finally, we've waited for a response from the Regent Lord for weeks. Let me see here. Vandrel begins to read the letter. What's this, a dark presence? He senses a dark presence in the Ghostlands? No kidding, I could have told him that. This is what we've been waiting for. the Forsaken. I know it seems strange, but the Forsaken are here to help. You should speak with their leader, High Executive Mavrin. He's in the town on the west side of town. In the tower on the west side of town. And Warrior and Monk, when you're done talking with them, return to me. I have something dire that needs to be dealt with immediately. Let's grab the flight point. How you doing, Leakis? How's Resident Evil going? I saw you were streaming Resident Evil 3. Right now, that's my favorite Resident Evil game. I know that we Forsaken appear monsters to your eyes, but I assure you, we mean your people no harm. We are here because of a common enemy, Darkhan, the traitor. He has returned, and now the scourge that are invading this land from his steadfast death home to the south. Our leader, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, originally hails from these lands, and in fact used to be an elf. She has a history with Darkhan and wants him dead as much as your people do. We will defeat him together, warrior. So this is the main question of the area that we're going to work on, Tiamat.
Okay.
Now, my friend, if you would be so kind as to return to Arcanist Vandrel, I know that he is very anxious to send you on your first mission here in the Ghostlands. We're counting on you, Miro. Don't let us down. Let's go over to the inn first, though. What's this guy want? Warrior, I can't just sit here waiting for an audience with that high executive or Dame Orpheus. This cannot wait. We were dealing with the Shadowpine trolls of Zeb Sora to the northeast across Lake Elendria. But the lieutenant mishandled of the attack, and we lost a lot of Farstriders. Then he just fell to pieces right afterward. Ranger Valena sent me here and Ranger Solissa to the Farstrider Enclave for help. Please find them, warrior. Valena was badly injured and the lieutenant's useless. I don't want this one.
Oh, you don't want to?
Yeah, it's going to take us up to the northeast, and I don't really want to go deal with that area.
Okay. I will abandon coast.
I do want to go over to the inn, though, and pick up our save here.
Sure. There's a lot of stuff going on in this.
I mean, if you want to deal with the trolls, we can.
No, I really don't.
So for those of you who don't know, there's trolls in this area as well. They actually were here before the elves. And the elves kind of took everything from them. And this corner down here is where their kingdom is. And it kind of stretches all the way up with settlements. And this quest that we didn't pick up just has us go and save some night or blood elves from there. I don't really care about it though.
Do you have all your bags?
I don't know actually. Let me check. Yes.
Okay, because I have an extra bag, but it's only 4 slots.
I have 4 slot, 6 slot, 4 slot, and 6 slot.
Okay.
Lee, I have never streamed any of the Resident Evils yet, except for Revelations 2 for my Halloween stream. I did a race with Silly.
And 1.
Oh, did I stream 1?
No, you
Silly
won.
streamed 1. Oh, I did win, yeah.
Okay.
Arcanist Valandril, what are the Forsaken doing here? The situation is more grim than many have been led to believe. The Forsaken are here as allies in the fight against our common enemy, the Scourge. Trust me when I say this. Without them, the Ghostlands would be lost and the Scourge would already have been overrun by all of Eversong Woods. But more than anything else, we need your help reclaiming our once proud lands. Alright. Turn to Arcanist Valandril. Ah, good, there you are. And just in time, there's much to be done. We're surrounded here, warrior. Monk. The outlying villages have all been overrun by the Scourge. You must head northeast to Suncrown Village immediately and deal with the Nerubian Scourge menace. We can't miss them. Or you can't miss them. They're spider-like creatures. There's no time to waste. Quel'Thalas must be reclaimed. Alright, that's easy enough. You can go do that.
Oops. Yeah, I feel
But yeah,
like
no,
this...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I said I feel like this mount is a little bit slower to, like, cast.
Yeah, I think so too.
But
Hearing me read the files in Resident Evil would be interesting. Lee, one of the Resident Evil's on my list of games to play, so I'll let you know when I get to them. I let Windtree pick the next group of series for people to vote on, so Resident Evil wasn't in that group, but it might be in the next one. It's up to her though.
He said I could only pick one horror game.
Yeah,
So,
one horror series.
yeah.
Dying Blood Elf. Come closer, I am dying. I was sent here to slay these Nerubians, but Vandrel didn't know that they have a leader. The Dying Blood Elf coughs up a good amount of blood. It's a bad amount of blood. You must find her and slay Anoxit and get help. She wanders around Sunground Village. Alright, we have to do this because she drops the sword.
Suggested players too.
Oh, I fucking hate this game. I
What?
can either choose between sword or gloves, both of which are upgrades.
Only gives me pants.
Which horror was chosen? I can't tell you that yet. You'll have to wait and see. It is a series that I want to play and she hasn't seen yet. Well,
I haven't seen a Let's Play of it personally. I could go looking, but I don't like a lot of Let's Players, so.
it's funny because she doesn't really watch my stream either, so I assume she doesn't like me either.
What? But let's just say there were several horror games on the list, and there's a lot of them I would have picked before Resident Evil. Sorry.
But I will eventually get to Resident Evil. And some of the other games have some of the files. I actually really like reading the files in games, in horror games.
Plus, you did play a Resident Evil game already, so.
Yeah. Like, I'm a pretty big fan of the Resident Evil series. Like, even 4, 5, and 6, like, 4 is heralded as the best one, but 5 and 6 people tend to not like. I like those ones. Oh, there's a Nux sitting over there. Let's go get her.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Fluffy. Welcome to the stream.
Damn, you got all these viewers. No one is watching mine.
Lee and Fluffy just showed up.
Wow, literally no
quiet
one's
most
in
of
my
it.
stream. Okay. Yay.
That'll change as we continue this, though. When we started FF11, we had no one.
Hold your breath.
When we started FF11, we had literally no one as well, so.
Well, it was only you streaming most of the time anyway.
But, hello, Lee. Oh, this person's an elite. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Just charge in. It's all good.
Like how you
Just down.
called it a person.
It is a person. Nerubians are people. Just
They're
different sort of
spiders.
people. They're spider people. Alright, she's down. And we killed all the things we need to kill. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Silly actually is talking now. Says he's
Oh.
going to be the worst Warframe player. Why?
Oh, that's right. Silly downloaded Warframe. I forgot about that.
I don't know anything about that game.
So here's the things I know about Warframe. When they first made it, it was pretty much just a hallway where you shoot things. But since then, they've advanced upon it, and it is now like this big... I don't want to say open world, but it's a lot more open than it was. And the graphics have been improved. Like, the developers of this game actually really care about making a solid experience for people. And I kind of want to try it for that reason alone, just because you can... everybody that I know that plays it says that you can tell that they just care about the game. No, Fluffy!
Yeah, Trini, I can see. Apparently, Trini was sending messages I couldn't see before, or something? I don't know.
Oh, that happens.
I can't see my viewer list the whole time, but I never saw him in my viewer list, so that's weird. Though right now,
Sometimes
my viewer list isn't even updated, so whatever.
Yeah, mine wasn't updating earlier too. Sometimes it feels like I'll never go back to being simple functionary in service to Dama or Iferus. I'm not cut out for war. Thankfully, there are those like you who can burn to see call philosophy restored to its former beauty. Crush the Scourge's warrior. Crush them wherever you can. Outstanding, but there's much to be done before the Scourge menace is completely driven from the mighty Quel'Thalas. Here, take this coin. It's not much, but you've earned it. Golden Mist Village. Hey, level 12. We've had one success, but there are more villagers that must be reclaimed. Golden Mist Village is our next target. It lies to the northwest and has been taken by the ghosts of the High Elves that used to live there. Gruesome, I know. But these are apparently the sort of tactics that the Scourge like to employ. Go and defeat those ghosts and wraiths, warrior. Take the west road out of Tranquillion to get there. Okay. And Enoxutin. I apologize for the shoddy intelligence, warrior. Had I known that this Enoxutin would be ahead of time, I surely would have told you. We're spread too thin and things are slipping through the cracks. Alright, so I can get stung or fortified oven mitts. Oven mitts? Alright, I think I should go with stung.
I need to make a macro. Again.
Yeah, that's a cool looking sword. Oh, welcome back, Fluffy. I'm glad your internet was fixed. Lee, 5 was pretty fun, and you did finish 6, but it was the one you enjoyed the least. Like, see, that's the thing. I don't care if people don't like Resident Evil 6 and such. I just care that people will try it before they hate it. You know?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna look at these quests to determine if they're ones we want.
Did I have this button on?
Sanctum of the Moon. That should be somewhere around where we have to go, so I think we can do this one probably.
Holy shit, there's so many quests.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through and determine which ones I want to pick up. So,
Okay.
can you believe it? We have an actual functioning arcane sanctum up and running southeast of here. The Sanctum of the Sun. All manner of important magistrates have come to take part in running it. Of course, they've all forgotten about the Sanctum of the Moon. Not much remains of it, and its energies have given rise to bizarre creatures. I'm not one to let good resources go to waste, however. Go to the Sanctum of the Moon, see if you can recover the crystallized essences from the creatures there. Should be pretty crazy. Should be on the way there, so bad. We're gonna have to go down the Dead Scar so we can do this. You've made it this far, then you probably know about the Dead Scar and how, to this day, mindless Scourge follow the path of destruction that Arthas created on his way to Silvermoon City. Make yourself useful and thin down the Scourge's numbers in the Scar. If you can prove to your worth, if you prove to be worth your salt, I'll put in a good word for you. Good word with who and for what? All right, we don't need to talk to this person. Don't really care about that.
Yeah.
What about this Death Doctor Maltendis? This has to do with the Knolls. I don't really care
No.
about that. So.
Fuck those quests.
And this is Anderoth.
No. A lot of these quests suck ass. But there's so many quests.
Yeah.
There's a cooking
This one here is
quest.
usually pretty good though. That's just the cooking one. Oh, Knuckle Rot and Luzern. Okay, well, we have to do this one. We get a pretty.
A bounty is hereby declared for the abominations known as Knucklerot and Luzern. These dreadful creations of Darkhan are extremely dangerous and have been sighted patrolling near the Howling and Bleeding Cigarettes. Individuals seeking to claim their reward must present the abomination's head to Deathstalker Rathiel as proof of the deed. They're just decapitating all over the place.
Yeah. What's this going? Is this a cook?
Yeah, it's a
Well,
cooking shit.
I don't want to do that. Alright, and there's still the quest to the south. I'll go check and see what that one is. Can you check that one to the north?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is... they give a pretty nice cloak to give stamina if we do this one.
This guy wants us to go down the western road, past the graveyard, other side of Dead Scar. Oh, and find his carts and retrieve its supplies.
We're heading to the west anyway, so maybe?
Yeah, that sounds fine. We just have to retrieve its supplies.
That other guy down there wanted us to kill Murlocs. He did give a nice cloak as a reward, but
Meh.
I don't want to do it. Oh no! Trini, that's okay. It happens.
What?
He says his internet has failed is failing him and he's failed us.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Lee, Resident Evil 6, like, yeah, like I said, I don't mind if people don't like it. Like, they're free to dislike things, right? But I just care if people give it a try, and I found them fun. Like, I understand why they're going the route they are with Resident Evil. Did you play 7? Bias means that you have a certain viewpoint towards something because of outside influences, I guess is a good way to view it.
Why are you
Whether they
talking
be
about
good or
bias?
bad. Huh?
Why are you talking about bias?
Lee said that he was a bit biased towards Resident Evil stuff.
Oh, well,
And
yeah.
what bias means.
Oh. Huh.
You played through 7 twice? I played through it once and watched a Let's Play by, what's Markiplier we watched?
Of what?
Resident Evil 7?
Um, we watched, Two Best Friends,
Two Best Friends, yes.
and then we watched most of Markiplier's Let's Play.
Yeah. Okay, so. I think Knuckle Rod and Luz walk along this.
Yeah, at least one of them is supposed to.
Alright. Hang on. Something here real quick. You said you wanted me to make the weapon, right?
What are you talking about?
You wanted me to make an heirloom sword.
Oh. I was just asking if you were going to.
I wasn't, but since it doesn't give EXP, I will. There we go. Now I got a cool
Shield?
glowing sword. I didn't see one in the list, but I didn't look that clearly, so maybe. I got boots though.
I know there's
cloth.
one from, Garage. I actually have it.
Shield?
Yeah, I have his heirloom shield.
I have
Super useful.
Blood-soaked skull forged reaver.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, I'll show everybody. Hang on.
Of
So
course
this
we
is the
can
sword.
transmog.
Yeah, transport could do anything I want later, which I might. But yeah, this is the sword. It's got a cool purple glow to it, like kind of like Sting, Frodo's sword that glows when orcs are nearby. Is it Sting? I don't remember the name of that fucking.
I think so.
You haven't seen any Markiplier stuff in years? Wintrig and I like Markiplier. He's pretty funny to watch.
I haven't watched him in a while, actually. He got kind of lame. I
We
like
haven't watched.
outright contradict what you say.
It's true. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, that doesn't mean we don't like his stuff. It's just you haven't liked any of his recent stuff.
Yeah. I wish I did. It's like he's constantly hopping different games and not playing anything that interests me, so I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't really watch LPs of games if I'm not interested in.
Okay, you head that direction that you're heading, and I'll head this direction. And let me know if you find Knuckle Rod or Luz.
Found it.
Okay, that was fast.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Well, I saw the yellow dot on my mini map, so.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna charge him. Eat shit, Luzrin. Sting, yeah. The only thing you're interested in is Five Nights at Freddy's Freddy's playthroughs.
No.
This might be controversial, but I don't really like the Five Nights at Freddy games
It's not controversial for me.
because.
Oh, there's.
There's the other one. Right.
Lucky us.
Yeah. He's just strolling right on over. Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's, the concept and lore and story that the guy is making, I like that. I like that he's got a whole world that he's trying to put together. The thing I don't like is all the games are virtually the same thing. Literally the same thing, with the exception of that RPG he made, which interests me, actually.
Jump scares are not interesting or compelling.
Yeah,
Let's go.
what he was
here.
trying to make... Yeah, cut across over. what he's trying to make, I get that, and I applaud him for that effort. And it's a pretty good idea. But the fact that all the games are the same thing each time, that's not interesting to me.
Yeah. Plus, it takes like a lot of analysis to get to the lore, whereas the games themselves don't really reflect that. Strange.
You're not too familiar with WoW, Lee? WoW is a game that I picked up a long time ago when my ex split up with me, and I started playing it. I convinced my brother to play it originally, and I hadn't even started. But then when he was playing, I was watching it, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I made a warlock, an undead warlock, and named him Uchiha Lich because I was a Naruto fan. I still am a Naruto fan, but. And then I tried to convince Piamet to play, and I made a Death Knight for her named Kalasha, and she didn't want to play, so I just played it and loved it. I actually really love that character. She's still probably one of my favorite characters to this day. I just haven't gotten around to leveling her for the new stuff.
Yeah. I didn't even know that you had made Kalasha for me. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I was trying to convince you to play first.
Then
before
I
was-
tried the game and was like, okay, there's so much questing. And then I got to dungeons and was like, I like this.
Yeah, Fluffy. That's exactly right to say it. The lore is great, but the games are very plain. Although I will say I did like that he changed it up a little bit with sister location. In that you actually got to move around and do stuff. That was somewhat more interesting.
Yeah. I'm baffled at the fact the first game ever became popular, and I attribute it to it coming out at like a certain time where it was just lucky. Like it hit a market that wasn't really being tapped and
Oh yeah,
was like
definitely.
super accessible to people, and there were a lot of Let's Players who played it, and yeah, it was meh. What it is.
Exactly how I feel. I got all my mana essences.
Oh, so did I. Wait, no, I need two. One.
Okay, well, we'll kill these guys probably. We gotta head over this way anyway, so it works out.
Oh, silly, we're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Lee says that the only MMOs he's played are RuneScape and back when you were a young teen, and Star Wars: The Old Republic. I've never played RuneScape. I never got into it. Like even as a kid, I watched it and was like, I don't like this. It looks not great.
Yeah, I tried it for like 30 minutes and was like, nothing stacks, my bags help.
Yeah, my friend tried to get me to play it back when we were in elementary / middle school, whatever you want to call it. I'll give it a click. Great.
Oh.
Alright. And I didn't like it. But I've had I
back
loved
to
Star Wars: The Old
town, or-
Republic. No, we're gonna go up to this village quest here, and then we'll go back, and then we'll be done for today. But I loved the Old Republic. I had a lot of fun with it, especially with the Sith storylines. Those were really awesome. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Oh, we gotta kill some ghosts and raids. All right, well that's easy. I played World of Warcraft, evidently. I spent a lot of time on this game. I played Final Fantasy XI for a bit, and then I stopped and went back and finished it a few years back with Silly. You can find that entire recording on YouTube. It's like 400 and something episodes, I think now. Maybe a little under that. I don't remember. It's a lot of videos, though. How many
Jeez.
characters did I finish in the Old Republic? I actually didn't finish it with that many. I finished it with, I think the Jedi. No, I didn't finish with the Jedi. I got to Belsavus, and then I didn't go. But I did finish it with the Sith Juggernaut and the Sith Assassin.
That game, its UI pissed me off.
Windtrig was not a fan of Star Wars. She
I
doesn't like
wanted to
Star Wars already.
heal, but the UI was so bad for healing.
They
Like,
not have touched.
oh, didn't they like
mouse over?
eventually add macros or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say, too little, too late. We killed all
Silly
the
says-
things. Hmm?
Silly says, if the Old Republic hadn't been so buggy, I never would have met Windtrigger Sasori. That's true. Oh, we did. Right. It's just Hearthstone, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Deleted Agent, Sith Warrior, and maybe that was all I did.
So yeah, I think it was something like that.
I really liked the Sith Warrior quest line. It was really good.
Silly says I didn't pick the easiest healer, but that's never really my thing anyway.
Yeah, I could have sworn mouse over macros were not even a thing.
They weren't. They were not.
Fluffy says, RuneScapes looks boring as hell, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, down the Dead Scar. Not bad, Miro. Keep it up. We could use a few more people like you around here. We have something to you have something to show me, Miro? Knucklerot's head and Luzrin's head. Ah, Luzrin and Knucklerot. Not looking so tough anymore, are you? I can see you're still looking as ugly as ever. Take one of these rewards, Miro. You've earned it. Yeah, I got a ring. Equip that. A lot of EXP for that, too, so it was worth doing those. If we can find those wanted signs, we should usually do those quests.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they usually give good rewards in EXP.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you obtain the essences, Miro? These are remarkably powerful, Miro. Very pleased with your work.
I don't know where you are.
I'm standing like literally right beside you.
Oh.
You've heard the dark side stories are generally better than the light side. Yeah, I haven't actually completed a light side one. Yeah, level 13. I learned taunt. Why should we put it on my bars? Amazing. There we go.
I learned taunt.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Fluffy, thank you very much for coming out, my friend.
One thing you'll notice, which you may have already noticed, is when you open your spell book, if you don't have something on your action bar, it's glowing.
Yeah, I did notice that. Tumor supplies. As soon as I get the rest of my supplies, I'll be open for business. The forces here aren't going to get very far if they can't purchase what they need to ply their trades. War zones can be such profitable places, wouldn't you agree, warrior? Monk? Now, did you manage to fight your way to my cart through all of those ghouls? Unfortunately, yes. With the rest of my supplies here, I can finally open shop. I'm sure the High Executor will be most pleased to hear the war on Darkon and the Scourge can commence. And of course, there's the small matter of your recompense. Very well, warrior. Here is the coin that I alluded to. Monk, you shall have your share as well. Do be sure to drop by should you find yourself in need of any trade goods. We gotta acknowledge Windtrig's part in this. So come on. And then, guy.
I don't know why I have like more quests complete than you.
That's a good question. Your success at Golden Mist Village takes another step closer to taking our land back. Don't fool yourself though, warrior. This fight is far from over. Here, you've more than earned this. You may need it when you go up against Windrunner Village. Windrunner Village. Miro, the final battle against the Ghostland villages is upon you. Windrunner Village is to the southwest and has been overrun by a large force of more powerful Scourge, shock troopers, shades, and gargoyles. You'll be the spear point of our offensive by thinning out their numbers. The Magisters at the nearby Sanctum of the Sun have made a special request this time. They want the remains from these Scourge to study in hopes in finding the creative ways to fight them. Oh, I can finally get pants. Fuck, I'm still using the level 1 pants. Anyway, good hunting.
Wow, level 1 pants.
Alright. So, that's gonna be it for this, you guys. I unfortunately have to actually start work.
Time to
but-
log out in the rested place.
I honestly think that this will pick up once we get past these areas.
Yes, it will. For sure. can
I know
sell.
some of you haven't played WoW, so this is a good chance for you guys to get some of the lore in that. And I know this is probably not what Windrig wants to do because she likes to skip quests, but I don't like to.
No, some of these quests are good. Some.
But, Leacus, I'm always happy to have you stop by and chat. And thank you for the follow today. I hope you're able to join us in the future. I know our stream times kind of overlap, but if you want access, I just realized that this blood elf over here, the paladin trainer, has pigtails, braided pigtails. That's amazing. Anyway, going back to that, Lee, if, we have a Discord channel. If you would like access to it, just send me or Wintrig a message, or Not Silly. We can give you an invite. We're doing movie night tonight, so if you have time, you are invited as a follower to that. Tonight we're watching Clerks and
Mallrats?
Mallrats. Yes, thank you, Wintrig. I thought you had already followed too. You've been here. I've seen you in the chat, but I haven't actually. I don't call out lurkers usually. So if people are
I do.
lurking, I try not to call them out unless they would like to. But the only people I know that want to be called out is McRaunchy. So that said, if you'd like an invite to the Discord, let me know. If any viewers are viewing and I can't see you because my list isn't updating, and you liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a follow. I'm here nearly every day. Windcheek's going to be joining me. We're going to try for every Saturday, but some Saturdays I'll have to cancel because that's also the only day of the week that I have to actually do anything else.
Yeah, next Saturday, for example.
Yes, next Saturday, for example. Though I might just stream something else in place of this.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Just because Windcheek, I think, is going to be out of town. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Every week on Saturday afternoons, we're going to be doing this. And we'll get better. I promise you. It's not going to be as disjointed. Like Blizzard did an excellent job of making sure every zone had its own storyline. And once we're done in the Ghostlands, we're going to be, I think we're going to Silverpine next, right?
Silverpine? I don't know.
I think we are, yeah. Silverpine has one of the best stories out of all of Eastern Kingdoms, so it'll be worth it. And that's always been the focus of my stream, is story. All of these will be posted on YouTube, so you guys, if you miss a stream, don't worry, you'll find them there. I don't know if Windcheek is posting her perspective on YouTube as well. If she is,
I will.
I will try to put a link to that as well. I might get you to lend me some of your videos later, Windcheek, or ask your permission at least to put them in my playlist as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Particularly when we get to the fuck is that Legion areas where we're gonna have to split and do our own individual thing.
Nah.
I might link some of your videos in my playlist. Tomorrow we will be back with Shadow Drycan, myself, Silly, and ISO. Will be doing Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't think anybody's requested a canceling, and I'm looking forward to it because we're making a lot of progress, and Shadow and I have never seen any of the stuff that we're doing. Windcheek may be sleeping during that, so...
I usually wake up during it.
That's true. And Monday, guys, we're going back to the DLC for The Last of Us, and then I'll be streaming my first ever playthrough of Shadow of the Colossus. So, everyone, I had a ton of fun today. Thank you for viewing.
Yay.
We will see you later for movie night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow.